Hey guys, welcome back to Gotham City. Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to like this video, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Do not forget to comment. Hold on. I hope you are all having a great freaking day. I know I am. Hold on. Okay, so I have set it so that only subscribers can comment. So if you would like to comment, you gotta subscribe to the video. Hey China, hey Volvo. Yes, welcome back. I had to use the bathroom. I had to go run and grab my super real quick because they had something to do. So I had, I told them I'll be done at 1. So I had to get that stuff done before they came knocking in the middle of the show. So while we were streaming, they dropped Eric Adams' indictment. Okay, it is 57 pages. I have it here. We are going to go through it. Okay, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and if you are entertained, you can always no, even if you ain't entertained, drop a like or a dislike. Okay, just drop that. All right. Please don't forget, let's do this quickly, okay? Follow me over on Twitter where I be tweeting and I be talking shit. Follow me on the IG where I post the pretty pictures. Don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where you could get the dope ass hat I'm wearing, my cute ass scarf. I got a lot of cute merch, all right? Don't forget to go over to the Twitter and follow me. We are trying to gain our first 1,000 subscribers. I think we are at 250 right now, so shout out to y'all. Because we need to get our message out to the girlies. And last but not least, don't forget you can donate to the channel. All the information is going across the back of the screen. The bottom of the screen. Now, hey everyone, okay? So, I guess let's get started. I got that to put up so we all know who we talking about. Okay, so my mayor was arrested yesterday. Well, he wasn't arrested, he was charged and he was indicted. Okay, they done ran to his house like 3:30 this morning. Gracie Mansion snatched that cell phone. A lot of people, I don't know if y'all been seeing the news, a lot of New York City, the school superintendent stepped down, okay? Police chiefs have stepped down. In the last 2 weeks, a lot of people have stepped down. A lot of people phones have been snatched up and confiscated. I even think the motherfucking charge of the sanitation department got stepped down. Listen, we about to go in on this indictment. It is 57 pages. Remember, Diddy's was only 14, okay? This is 57 pages. We're going to be here a while, okay? So be prepared. Get you some hydration, a snack. If you can't watch the whole thing, just remember where you were so you can pick up later, because this will probably be here for about a good two. Okay. What else? I think that's it. Okay, yeah. Oh, and Andrew Cuomo, who used to be our governor and had to step down in disgrace. He threw the cards in the air. He threw the cards in the air that he was gonna try to run for mayor. Help me, Jesus. And did I mention that our current governor who took over for Cuomo, did I mention that she got cancer? Child. Whoosh. All right. Let me just look real quick into some of these comments. Sharon says she is back, child. She said they're about the Kwame Kilpatrick his butt. My former mayor. Oh Lord, girl, I've never, and we didn't have Giuliani as a mayor. Okay, I ain't never seen no shit like this before. Okay, never in my life. Hey, mommy's back. That we live. Hey, Divine Tasting, how are you? Hey, Mahogany girl, thank you so much. Yes, I needed to take a break. Thank you so much. I had some stuff I had to run and do. Yeah. Disgrace is heavy in the girl. All right, so let's get to this indictment. I have it pulled up. Y'all don't need to see it. I got it. Okay, it's a sealed indictment. I guess not no more. Oh shit! It started in 2014. He was a Brooklyn borough president. I will say that he back before he was mayor. He was the Brooklyn borough president, which is crazy. All right, so let's start. The overview. In 2014, Eric Adams, the defendant, became Brooklyn borough president. Therefore, for nearly a decade, Adams sought and accepted improper valuable benefits such as luxurious international travel, including from wealthy foreign business people, and at least one Turkish government official seeking to gain influence over him. You know what if this is how they started it, bro, y'all letting a nigga that's running for president smooths up with Putin. Now, I'm not saying, but what? That's how we gonna start? Okay. Let's start. Because yes, all of this shit none of this shit should be done, but you got Mr. Orange Man doing the same damn thing. What's good? Okay. Let me close out Twitter because I keep clicking on it by accident. All right. So Adams sought to accept proper and valuable benefits such as luxurious international travel, including from wealthy foreign business people and at least one Turkish government official seeking to gain influence over him. By 2018, Adams, who had by then made known his plans to run for the mayor of New York City, not only accepted, but sought illegal campaign contributions to his 2021 mayoral campaign. So illegal contributions too, okay? As well as other things of value from foreign nationals. As Adams' promiscuous and power grew, prominence and power grew, his foreign national benefactors sought to cash in on their corrupt relationship with him, particularly when, in 2021, it became clear that Adams will become New York City's mayor. Adams agreed, providing favorable treatment in exchange for illicit benefits he received. After his inauguration as mayor of New York City, Adams soon began preparing for his next election, including by planning to solicit more legal contributions and granting requests for those who supported his 2021 mayoral campaign with such donations. Okay. Clarence Thomas just did this shit. Ain't nobody doing shit to him. Trump then did this shit. Ain't nobody doing shit to him. But go ahead, Sway. Number 2, y'all know I like to count. Eric Adams, the defendant, sought and accepted illegal campaign contributions in the form of nominees and straw contributions, meaning that the true contributors conveyed their money through nominal donations, who falsely certified that they were contributed their own money. By smuggling their contributions to Adams through U.S.-based straw donors, Adams' overseas contributors defeated federal law that served to prevent foreign influences on U.S. elections. Wealthy individuals evaded laws designed to limit their power over the elected officials by restricting the amount any one person can donate to a candidate. And businesses' cumulative New York City ban on corporate contributions by funneling their donations through multiple employees, frustrating a law that seeks to reduce corporate power in politics. Adams increased his fundraising by accepting these concealed legal donations at the cost of giving his secret patrons the undue influence over him that the law tries to prevent. Okay, we're on page 2, number 3. Let me see if anybody, because I'm not on the camera. Hold on, let me see if anybody's saying anything. That's what I'm saying. I still don't understand how Trump and his wig is running around. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, I don't get it. She said he didn't play ball. Ooh, the favoritism is crazy. All right, let's continue. Eric Adams, the defendant, compounded his gain from the straw contributions by using them to defraud New York City and steal public funds. New York City has a matching fund program that matches small donor contributions from individual city residents with up to 8 times the amount in public funds to give New Yorkers a greater voice in elections. Adams' campaign applied for matching funds based on known straw donations, fraudulently obtaining as much as $2,000 in public funds for each illegal contribution. Adams and those working at his direction falsely certified compliance and applicable campaign finance regulation, despite Adams' repeated acceptance of straw donations, relying on the concealed nature of these illegal contributions to falsely portray his campaign as law-abiding. As a result of those false certifications, Adams' 2021 mayoral campaign received more than 10 million in public funds. So if y'all don't understand what they're saying, okay, so they have a matching thing here in New York City. So they were getting, let's say they mentioned did they mention the Indian government? Whatever. Let's say they gave certain people who are associated with them certain amount of money to donate. In New York, they live in New York City, they gave them to donate to him, right? So they have a thing where the donations are matched by New York City tax dollars, I guess, if I'm reading this correctly. So he was able to garner about $10 million from public funds based off of those illegal straw donations, if that's what I'm getting here, okay? 4, Adams, I'm not going to say Eric Adams because they write Eric Adams. I'm just going to say Adams, okay? Adams, the defendant, sought and received other improper benefits from some of the same co-conspirators who funneled straw donations to his campaign. In particular, a senior official at the Turkish delegate establishment, the Turkish official, they got it literally quotation marks, who facilitate many straw donations to Adams, also arranged for Adams and his companions to receive free or discounted travel on Turkey's national airline, the Turkish airline, which is owned in significant part by the Turkish government, to destinations including France, China, Sri Lanka, India, Hungary, and Turkey itself. The Turkish officials and other Turkish nationals further arranged for Adams and his companions to receive, among other things, free rooms at opulent hotels, free meals at high-end restaurants, and free luxurious entertainment while in Turkey. Adams, number 5, Adams, the defendant, and others working at his directions repeatedly took steps to shield his solicitation and acceptance of these benefits from public scrutiny. Adams did not disclose that the travel benefits he had obtained in annual financial disclosure he was required to file as a New York City employee. This is looking like another racketeering charge. So he didn't disclose none of that shit. But neither did the Supreme Court, neither did Clarence Thomas. What the fuck are we talking about? But you know what? Yeah, we gotta hold everybody accountable. Okay. We are not Republicans here in New York. Okay, we holding these niggas accountable. We holding them accountable. Okay. Financial disclosure. Sometimes Adams agreed to pay a nominal fee to create the appearance of having paid for travel that was in fact heavily discounted. Other times, Adams created and instructed others to create fake paper trails. Oh shit. To create fake paper trails, falsely suggesting that he had paid or planned to pay for travel benefits that were actually free. This is racketeering and fraud. This is frauds. Oh shit. Okay. And Adams deleted messages. Oh, that's why they wanted the phones. And Adams deleted messages with others involved in this misconduct, including in one instance, assuring a co-conspirator in writing that he always deletes her messages. In September 2021, the Turkish official told Adams, the defendant, that it was his turn to repay the Turkish officials by pressuring the New York City Fire Department to facilitate the opening of a new Turkish council building, a 36-story skyscraper without a fire inspection. In time, what? Oh, that's where they fucked up. We don't play in New York City about these inspections. That's where he fucked up. Okay. Without a fire inspection in time for a high-profile visit from the Turkish president. At the time, the building would have failed an FDNY inspection. In exchange for free travel and other travel-related bribes in 2021 and 22, arranged by the Turkish officials, Adams did as instructed. Because of Adams' pressure, that's why they... Oh, God, this is about to get crazy. That's why they got the fucking fire chief. I told y'all at the beginning of this live that in the last 2 weeks, police chiefs, fire chiefs, fucking board of education, the head of the board of education, a lot of people have stepped down, and there are 2 hotels in the city that the army has damn near took over because they don't know what the fuck was gonna pop. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I live in Gotham, y'all. Oh my God. Okay. Because of Adams' pressure on the FDNY officials responsible for the assessment of the skyscraper fire safety was told that he would lose his job if he failed to acquiesce. And after Adams intervened, the skyscraper opened as requested by the Turkish official. Okay, now this is entitled New York City Matching Funds Program, number 7. New York City Campaign Finance Board, okay, oversees and administers a publicly funded campaign finance system for mutual elections in New York City, including a matching fund program. We spoke about this earlier. The matching fund program that provide eligible candidates with public funds to match small dollar contributions from New York City residents. Matching funds. The matching funds program is intended to incentivize candidates to finance their campaign by engaging with average New Yorkers instead of seeking larger contributions from a limited number of influential donors, right? So they're trying to make it like fair, and they always gonna find a way to crook it up some shit, boy. And to empower more candidates to run for office. Even without access to wealth. From a mayoral candidate in the 2021 and 2025 election cycle, the matching fund program operated as relevant here in the following manner. A, y'all know I love with the numbers and the letters, okay? A, candidate that collects a minimum number of contribution and raises a minimum amount of qualifying contributions from New York City residents who are eligible to opt into the matching funds program. B, the candidate that opts into the matching funds programs were required to file and sign a notarized certification attesting, among other things, that they understood that they were responsible for reading, understanding, and complying and ensuring their campaign compliance with various statutes and rules, that submitted fraudulent claims for matching funds or otherwise furnished false information to the CFB, the matching fund, would constitute a fundamental breach of the obligations affirmed as part of the certification, and that in the event of such a breach, they would be ineligible to receive additional matching funds and would be required to return all matching funds previously received. So he got to pay that. He got to pay that back. He's going to have to pay that back. C, the matching fund program would provide up to $8 in matching funds for each $1 of eligible contribution, up to $250 from a New York City resident. Oh, wow. So for every dollar a New York City resident, like if I donate $1, the matching funds give them $8. Up to $250. So if I donate $250, I don't know what's 250 times 8, $2,000. So that's $2,000. off the top of my head. I might be wrong. Don't come for me. But I think that's like $200. I mean, $2,000 off of my $250 contribution, which comes out of my tax money. Now I'm mad. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We got some donations. Hold on. We on page 4. We got a long way to go. Okay. So I hope y'all are having fun. Get you some water. Okay. We are drinking and hydrating. But we need to say thank you to our donations. Ooh. Thank you, Nate. Nate donated $5. He said, we ready for this. Thank you so much, Nate, for the donation. We got another one. Change the rules. Change the rules. Okay, one more. Where was it? I just saw it. Where the hell it go? I know who this person. Hold on, because I want to just make sure. Hold on. I can't. They won't let me go back to see the name of this person who sends this. Well, I see their name, but I know their username. Hold on. Trying to remember which username. But it's okay. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Denise. Denise sent us $25. She said, here for the details. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you so much for your donation as well. Okay. Y'all know the information is across the screen. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Okay. Cha-chang, chang. I live in Gotham City. It's official. It's official. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. Thank you everyone who donates to the channel. I thoroughly appreciate it. Well, are we? Okay. We were at C. So for each dollar of eligible contributions up to $250 from a New York City resident. In other words, page 5, for each eligible contribution of at least $250, a participating candidate could collect up to $2,000 in matching funds. That's what I just said. Oh, I could do math. The matching fund program would provide up to $12,952,888 in matching fund for qualifying mayoral candidates during the primaries and general elections in 2021 election cycle, and up to $14,101,334 in matching funds for qualifying mayoral candidate during the primary and general election in the 2025 cycle. Money, baby. And this is New York City we talking about. Lord help it. Okay. Certain kinds of contributions were prohibited entirely, including straw contributions, contributions from a person who was not a United States citizen or a lawful permanent resident of the United States. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, contributions from foreign entities and organizations, Russia, Turkey, other places. Okay. For foreign entities and organizations, contributions from corporations, contributions that were made, received, or solicited or otherwise obtained in violation of local, state, and federal law. Basically, you can't put your illegal drug money and donate it. That's what they're saying. Okay. I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what they're saying. Through its campaign finance handbook, the CFB informed candidates and their campaign staff that straw contributions were not only prohibited, but also illegal. Okay. Candidates that opted into the matching funds program were required to regularly submit to the CFB disclosure statements that, among other things, identified all contributions received during a particular reporting period, regardless of whether those contributions were eligible for matching funds. These disclosure statements were required to be submitted electronically by either the candidate or the campaign's treasurer using a unique login. In order to submit a disclosure statement, the filers were required to identify him or herself as either the candidate or the treasurer, and electronically sign a verification statement that says this disclosure statement is true and correct to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief. And I understand that by clicking verify below, I am electronically signing my disclosure statement, which shall have the same validation and effect as a signature affixed by hand. Okay, they putting all the fucking shit. We are on page 6. We got about 50 more to go. We probably gonna be here longer than 2 hours, y'all. We at 25 already, and I'm only on page 6. But we doing it. Eric Adams. Oh crap. Let me move the keyboard. I need to move the keyboard. I don't need it. Okay. Let me make sure everything is cool. Okay. All right. Continue. Continue. Again, please don't forget to donate to the channel. We'll take periodic breaks throughout to shout out to all the donators. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Okay, number 8, which is on page 6. Eric Adams, the defendant, I was aware that you know what this gives me? It gives me the when I was reading Diddy's indictment last week, and I was like, the names yada 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 yada, because they listed every fucking name he's ever went by. Every time they listed his name, it's so funny. It said Eric Adams, the defendant. Anyway, Eric Adams, the defendant, was aware that the law prohibited foreign conduit and corporate contributions. At least as early as 2018, Adams began raising money to fund his first mayoral campaign, the 2021 campaign. In the September 2019, Adams submitted the required certification to opt into the matching funds program. During the 2021 election cycle, Adams, the and persons acting by his directions, regularly submitted and signed disclosure statements. Damn, buddy. Attesting to the veracity of the information which provided to the CFB. Adams won his party's primary election in July 2021, okay, because we were not electing a Republican, and that was the only choice we had. But let's continue. Adams won his party primary election in July 2021 and was elected mayor in November 2021. While serving as mayor, Adams again opted into the matching fund program and began fundraising for his 2025 re-election campaign. They got the 2025 campaign, and together with the 2021 campaign, the Adams campaign. Okay, that's what they calling it, the Adams campaigns. Continued to at least to this date of the indictment. So he's still collecting money, child. This is entitled Adams Traveled to Turkey and began accepting illegal campaign contributions and personal benefits. Okay, number 9. Within a year of becoming Brooklyn Borough president, Eric Adams, the defendant, began building relationships with foreign nationals who were seeking influence with him. In the years that followed, Adams solicited and knowingly accepted illegal campaign contributions and improper personal benefits from those foreign nationals. In 2015, Adams traveled to Turkey to establish corrupt relationships. That's what it said. That's highlighted. It's highlighted and italicized. So you know that's a real big, pay attention to this sentence. Number 10. In 2015, Eric Adams, the defendant, took 2 official trips to Turkey. His first trip in August 2015 was arranged by the Turkish Consulate General in New York City, the Turkish Consulate, and paid for in part by the Turkish Consulate and in part by a for-profit education conglomerate based in Istanbul, the Turkish University. The second trip in December 2015. So he did 2 in 2015. He went to Turkey twice in 2015. He went in August and he went in December. That's hot, bruh. You ain't Turkish, nigga. That was hot. But okay. The second trip in December of 2015 was arranged by the Turkish officials and a Turkish entrepreneur, the promoter. They got this shit, the promoter, whose businesses include organizing events to introduce Turkish corporations and business people to politicians, celebrities, and others whose influence may benefit the corporation and the business people. For both trips, Adams, I'm messing with my slippers. For both trips, Adams received free business class tickets. Oh, business class, baby. You ain't get no first class? What I don't know. Is there first class on Turkish Air? I don't know. Okay, so for both trips, Adams received free business class tickets on Turkish Airlines. Unlike Adams' subsequent travel with the Turkish Airlines, Adams reported his 2015 travel to Turkey on finance disclosure forms filled with the New York City Conflict of Interest Board, as he required to do annually at all times relevant to this indictment. 11. The 2015 travel to Turkey by Eric Adams, the defendant, involves several people relevant to events described in this indictment, including the Turkish official. They literally have listed the Turkish official, okay, who helped arrange Adams' travel to and within Turkey in 2015, and who later steered illegal contributions and improper gifts to Adams to gain influence and eventually to obtain corrupt official actions from Adams. B, the promoter, who arranged straw contributions to both of the Adams campaign and favorable treatment in Turkey for Adams in 2017 and 2019, hoping to leverage Adams' considerable fame in Turkey to benefit promoters' clients. Oh, Lord. C, the owner and chairman of the Turkish University. The fucking Turkish University? He's listed as businessman one, who met with Adam in Istanbul in 2015 and again in Brooklyn. Why you bring these niggas to Brooklyn? Oh, hell. And again in Brooklyn, New York in 2018. Businessman one, who was considered a business venture in Brooklyn, who was considering a business venture in Brooklyn and also sought to enhance his own status by befriending Adams, later made illegal contributions to the 2021 campaign. D, a volunteer at the Brooklyn Borough Hall. Not the Brooklyn Borough Hall. I was just there about last week. I'm taking back. Okay. The Adam Staffer. That's the name. The Adam Staffer, who then served as Adams' liaison to Eastern Europe Muslim countries, including Turkey. The Adams staffer subsequently became a paid member of Adams' staff at Borough Hall and later City Hall. Oh, shit. Borough Hall is like, I guess, our City Hall in Brooklyn. It's not like a courthouse. I guess the mayor's office is in there. The election people are in there. That's why I be going, because, you know, elections. But wow. Okay, we're gonna read some more and then we're gonna take a little mini break and we're gonna look into the comments section, but we need to, oh my God. Okay. They setting this shit up. E, a wealthy Turkish businesswoman. They got her titled the businesswoman, who later gave Adam multiple free or steeply discounted stays in a luxurious hotel she owned and organized contributions to the 2021 campaign. In 2016, Adam secretly began accepting free luxury trips. This nigga thought he was an influencer. All right. After Eric Adams, the defendant, first traveled to Turkey in 2015, the Turkish officials introduced Adams to the Turkish airline general manager in the New York City area. They got him named airline manager. In 2016 and 2017, Adams solicited and accepted free and heavily discounted luxury air travel from the Turkish airlines as Turkish official effort to gain influence over Adam on 3 separate trips. In October 2016, Adams and his domestic partner, they got that person listed as Adams' partner. Okay. But he ain't gay, so it's a woman. Traveled to India. Adams' partner purchased economy class tickets for herself and Adams on the Turkish Airlines for approximately $2,226. Economy. Cool. 2 days before their flight was scheduled to depart, Adams accepted upgrades for himself and his partner by the Turkish Airlines to business class at no cost. Now, business class is the highest. Oh, that's okay. That's what we were asking earlier. Business class is the highest class offered by the Turkish Airlines. That's what I was asking. Like, is there first class? He went, oh, okay. Had Adams and his partner purchased their business class tickets, the tickets would have cost approximately $15,000. Okay, so they paid $2,000. Hold on, let me get out of this. They paid $2,000 for $15,000 tickets. I do that shit too. All right, let's continue. In July and August of 2017, Adams, a close relative, and you know what? They were talking about his ex a lot recently in the news. They were talking about his ex. I can't remember exactly what the fuck, but they were talking about her probably like 2 months ago, all up on New York City news. But I don't remember because there's so much bullshit happening. I can't remember everything, but I try. Let's continue. Please don't forget to donate to the channel. I'm putting in work. Okay. In July and August of 2016, Adams, a close relative of Adams' relative, and a member of Adams' staff who has served as Adams' liaison to to the Asian American community in New York City. This person is Adams' liaison, traveled to Nice, France, Istanbul. Oh, they was on a fucking trip. Okay, they went to France, Istanbul, Sri Lanka, Colombia, and China. Adams accepted free business class tickets from the Turkish Airlines worth more than $35,000 total for himself and his companions. Wow. First class, baby, all the way. All right. In October 2016, Adams' liaison traveled to Nepal through Istanbul and Beijing. Adams accepted free business class tickets from the Turkish Airlines for himself and Adams' liaison for the flight from New York City to Istanbul and Istanbul to Beijing, and for the corresponding return flight worth more than $16,000. Y'all, he needed to get more. I'm not trying to, but like he needed more airlines. The fact that all of this shit was on Turkish Airlines says it might be kind of crooked. All of your travel was on Turkish Airlines. Get the fuck out of here. Not a Delta, not an Air France, nothing. Turkish Airlines. Let's continue. Because the Turkish Airlines provided free travel benefits worth tens of thousands of dollars to Eric Adams, the defendant, he flew the Turkish Airlines even when doing so was otherwise inconvenient. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit gotta be inconvenient. He needed more ends. Because it was too obvious. For example, during July and August of 2017 trip, Adams' partner was surprised to learn that Adams was in Turkey when she had understood him to be flying from New York to France. Adams responded in text messages, transferring here. First stop is always Istanbul. So he went, that's crazy. From New York, you passed France, went all the way to Istanbul to come back to France. Is crazy. That's crazy work. That's a lot. But I guess it's free. First class all the way. When Adams' partner later inquired about planning a trip to Easter Island, Chile, Adams reportedly asked her whether the Turkish Airlines could be used for their flights, requiring her to call Turkish Airlines to confirm that they did not have routes between New York and Chile. Eric Adams, the defendant, also he was like, we can only vacate where the Turkish Airlines go. This shit is crazy. Eric Adams, this is some nigga shit if I never heard it before. Oh my God. Okay, Eric Adams, the defendant, also accepted valuable travel and hospitality benefits for himself and his companions during their time in Turkey. For example, during a stay in Istanbul during July and August of 2017 trips, the Adams relative, and the Adams liaison has accepted a heavily discounted stay at the St. Regis Istanbul. Oh, St. Regis, arranged by the promoter. The St. Regis Istanbul is owned by the businesswoman who sought to inaugurate herself with Adams. Adams stayed in the Bentley suite, portion of which are they got pictures. It's black and white though. It's a nice ass suite. I ain't gonna pull up the pictures because now I gotta take his shit down. Although booking the Bentley suite for 2 nights would cost approximately $7,000, Adam paid a total of less than $600. Wow. We're on page 11. Again, remember this is 57 pages. Be prepared, okay? We're here. We locked in. In order to conceal the valuable flights, hotels, and other travel benefits that Eric Adams, the defendant, accepted from foreign nationals seeking influence over him, he did not disclose any of these trips on his annual disclosure form, despite a legal requirement to do so. 15A, page 11. By law, certain New York City elected officials and candidates for elected office are required to file annual reports with the COIB, disclosing their financial information on outside positions and interests, as well as those of their spouses or domestic partners and unemancipated children. Excuse me. The purpose of the annual disclosure law is to provide transparency to ensure that there are no prohibited conflicts of interest between public service official duties and their private interests. B. At all times relevant in the indictment, Adams was an elected New York City official required to file annual disclosure forms with the COIB. C. On his 2016 and 2017 COIB annual disclosure form, Adams was asked whether he received any gift or gifts from the same person, entity, or donor or affiliated donors who had no business dealings with the city, other than a relative, in a total amount or with a total value of $1,000 or more during the year. Adams answered no. Adams also answered no to a similar question, asking whether he received any awards worth $50 or more from a person, entity, donor, or affiliated donor who did not have business in New York City. The valuable travel benefits Adams solicited and accepted, including the free business class upgrades for travel from New York to India, the free business class tickets for 3 from New York to France, Turkey, Sri Lanka, and China, and heavily discounted stay in the Bentley suite, and for business class tickets for 2 from New York to China through Turkey, for each of 2016 and 2017 trips described in paragraph 12 through 14. Each exceeded $1,000 in value and would be obvious to anyone who, like Adams, had extensive experience traveling overseas. 16. Eric Adams, the defendant, also sought to conceal the luxury travel benefits he solicited and accepted for foreign nationals by creating fake paper trails, with members of Adams' staff assisting him in his direction. For example, Adams attempted to create a fake paper trail suggesting he paid for the 2017 flights to on the Turkish Airlines, when in fact he had not. As Brooklyn Borough President, Adams employed a scheduler, the Adams scheduler. Their nicknames are killing me, but okay. who managed his appointments, meetings, and other official events. Despite his status as a New York City employee, Adam's scheduler was used by Adams to perform personal tasks for him, such as collecting rent at a Brooklyn property he owned. These niggas, boy, these niggas. Adams also assigned the Adam scheduler to pay various personal expenses for him, after which Adam would reimburse the Adam scheduler in cash. Oh, this was stupid. This is dumb. So he hired a perfect personal assistant to do that, but he hired a personal assistant through the city and had that personal assistant doing sideline shit, which is crazy. Because that's why people got like 2 or 3 personal assistants. You can have your this person should have been, and then he probably should have hired somebody separate who was not a part of whatever to handle his personal business dealing. So this is going to fuck him too. But okay. And so he could, not be, he was trying to cover his tracks. Let's say that. The paper trail. That's what I'm getting from this. What they're trying to imply. B. In 2017, Adam sent a series of emails to the Adam scheduler, directing the Adam scheduler to pay for the free 2017 flight he and his companion had already taken on the Turkish airline. But the email provided inconsistent explanation. In some, Adam suggested that the Adam scheduler should pay by using Adam's credit card, while in other, Adams claimed he had left cash in an envelope for the Adam scheduler to send to the Turkish airline. For example, on November 25th, 2017, Adam sent an email to the Adam scheduler saying that he will respect to the July trip, meaning July and August trip on the Turkish airline. I left you the money for the international airlines in an envelope in your top desk drawer. Please send it to them. Give the cost of the international business class tickets for Adams alone. The Adams email suggested that he left a minimum over $10,000 in cash. So he was leaving cash so the employee could do it under their name to try to fuck up the paper trail. This nigga thought he was slick. In the Adam scheduler desk to send to the Turkish airline as payment for the flight taken months earlier. He did not do that, as record for the Turkish airline confirms that Adam did not pay the airline in cash or otherwise because the tickets were complimentary. So he sent that to try to, in case people look, but like, yeah, we paid it. The assistant paid it. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's take a quick break, because we got a donation. Cha-chang, chang, cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Thank the rules. Thank you so much, Women of Valor. She said, you are everything, lady. Keep going. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Change the rules. Cha-chang, chang. And also we have another donation from David. Thank you, David. David sent us $50. Thank you, David. He said, putting in good work. Thank you so much. It is thoroughly appreciated. Thank you so much, David. Proverb also sent us a donation of $25. She said, that is why I love it here. Smart folks, we like to discuss and dissect over here. So thank you so much. Thank you for everyone who donates to the channel. I'll stop every couple of minutes, every 20 minutes or so, and read the donations. Thank y'all so much. Cha-chang, chang. Y'all help run the channel. You help pay for all of this background, front ground, all of this stuff. So thank y'all so much. All right. I really, really, really appreciate y'all. All right, let's get back. We at 48 minutes and we got our 40 pages to go. We're gonna be here for a while. I'm pulling it through, y'all. We might fuck around and have our first get underneath. Move. Get the table. This thing here. He's like, Ma, you was already live. Why you live again? Move! Because he likes to, he could move. Get out! Move! I can't stand him. If it go out, well, it won't go out. But if it happens to go out in a little fool, I'll be back. I'll just click back on the same thing. Don't go nowhere. But it should be fine. Okay, he out. Let's continue. Cha-chang, chang, cha-chang, chang. Okay. We up to 17. Number 17, page 13. In return for travel benefits, listen, I need somebody to give me free flights and upgrade me. Okay, I need the connect side shit. Okay, like what? This is crazy. And y'all know I worked elections. I'm getting more involved in my civic duty, the democratic process. I was just at a meeting this weekend for my assembly district. Shit, they having some shit was it this week? It might have been today or tomorrow, where they're going over fund all that shit, because that shit gotta be locked in. Everybody, donations and all of this shit, that shit got to be locked in. Oh, I wonder if they're going to be talking about this. I should probably pop up. I'm going to pop up. Anyway, in return for the travel benefits, the Turkish officials provided or arranged in or about 2015 and 2016, Eric Adams, the defendant, granted a political request from the Turkish official. Prior to Adams' 2015 travel to Turkey, which Adams knew to disclose of the COIB, had been funded by, among other entities, the Turkish consulate, the Turkish airlines, and 3 separate municipalities in Turkey. Adams had maintained a relationship with the Turkish Community Center in Brooklyn. Oh, fuck. They got that listed, the community center. It's not over here. This is over by Bay Ridge and this is where I'm thinking. Jesus, the community center. In or about the Turkish officials told Adams that the community center was affiliated with the Turkish political movement that was hostile to Turkey's government, and that if Adams was to continue receiving support from the Turkish government, Adams could no longer associate with the community center. Adams acquiesced. Adams began accepting straw contributions and continued to receive luxury travel benefits. 18. By 2018, Eric Adams, the defendant, began raising funds for the 2021 campaign. Adams was closely involved in the details of fundraising, which he regarded as vital to his success. He was. I live here. He was. Okay. His motherfucker was touring schools. My kid met him. He came to her school. It was a whole thing. Promise. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole thing. Okay. It was a whole fucking thing. Oh, Lord help it. Okay. Was closely involved in the fundraising, which he regarded as vital to his success. As he texts a close supporter later in the campaign, "You win a race by raising money. Have to raise money. Everything else is fluff." Adams further explained, "I have a $7 million race. I have a clear plan to raise it, and each night we are out here executing the plan." Throughout the 2021 campaign, yo, I'm just saying, some of these niggas, they, all you gotta do is let them talk, and they gonna tell you all the bullshit. They gonna tell you all the foolishness, boy. That's why they collected phones, because these idiots was texting each other. Okay, let me I'm gonna be off camera for just 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. And I'm gonna continue reading though, okay? All right. So where were we? Where are we? Yeah, everything else is fluff. Throughout the 2021 campaign, Adams solicited and knowingly accepted straw donations, including from foreign sources. While continuing to secretly accept where am I? free and heavily discounted travel benefits from the Turkish officials, the promoter, and the airline manager. Child, they are going. As part of these efforts, Eric Adams, the defendant, solicited and knowingly accepted straw donations to the 2021 campaign that was facilitated by the Turkish officials and the airline manager, among other things. Okay. Beginning at least as early as 2018, Adams asked the airline manager to fundraise for his 2021 campaign, and the airline manager sought to organize a fundraiser. Oh, shit. On June 14th, 2018, the Turkish official exchanged messages with the Adams staffer asking how much can companies donate. The Adams staffer explained that only individuals can donate to the 2021 campaign. On June 22nd, 2018, Adams attended a fundraiser for the 2021 campaign. The airline manager, among others, organized and attended the event. Following the event, the Turkish official messaged the Adams staffer asking for the list of the participants of the June 2022 meeting. The Adams staffer then sent the Turkish official the list for the event, which included the names of various persons who donated to the campaign in the preceding days and who donated in the following days, raising in excess of $15,000. Remember, we spoke on all donations are matched 8 times here in New York when they're small donations. Okay, we peeping game. I'm peeping it. Okay, I swear to God, y'all, if I ever run for anything, a fucking delegate, I will do it legally. I will not do this foolishness. They're gonna put our black asses in jail. Okay. The promotional flyer for the 28 fundraiser listed as one of the fundraisers host a friend of the airline managers who owned an airport transportation businessman 2. I knew when they said businessman 1 there was more businessman. In a series of messages exchanged with the Adams staffer, businessman 2 stated that he had facilitated a straw donation through an associate. Recording at the CFB shows that the associate ultimately donated $3,000 in his own name and described himself as unemployed. That sounds like the Turkish mob in Brooklyn, baby. What the fuck? This sounds like Sheepshed Bay. It's like he was taking the meetings down. Oh my God. Okay. Eric Adams, the defendant, also sought to arrange for his campaign to receive unlawful contributions from the Turkish nationals, which would be routed through US-based straw donors. On June 22nd, 2018, the same day of the fundraiser of the event we just described, the Adams staffer and the promoter discussed by text messages, because let's discuss shit by text message, a possible trip by Adams to Turkey. The promoter stated in part, fundraising in Turkey is not legal, but I think I can raise money for your campaign off the record. The Adams staffer inquired, how will Adams declare that money here? The promoter responds, he won't declare it, or will make the donations to an American citizen in the US, a Turk. Oh, bitch. I'll give the cash to him in Turkey, or I'll send it to an American. He will make a donation for you. Basically, I'll hand over that stack to Adams if he's willing to go through the airport with Stacky Stack. Okay, they probably don't search him because or I send it through my Turkish I don't even know what they call each other in Sheepshed Bay that own the deli on the corner that really own the block, but we don't talk about that here. We don't talk about that. Okay. Who is a Turkish mobster, allegedly, who is going to donate to the campaign. That's what we're getting out of this. Cool. This is Rico than a bitch. Okay. I read that. The Adams staffer replied, I think he wouldn't get involved in such games. They might cause a big stink later on, but I'll ask anyway. The Adams staffer then asks, how much do you think would come from you? Then he put money question mark. The promoters responded, max 100,000. The Adam Staffer wrote 100,000. Do you have a chance to transfer that here? Do you have a chance to transfer that here? We can't do it while Eric is in Turkey. To which the promoter replied, let's think. After this conversation, the Adam Staffer asked Adam whether the Adam Staffer should pursue the unlawful foreign contribution offer from the promoter. And contrary to the Adam Staffer expectations, Adam directed the Adam Staffer pursue the promoter's illegal scheme. In November 18, I'm gonna just say starts calling the last numbers of the year because it's a lot. The wealthy Turkish national who owned the Turkish university, Mitch, a for-profit educational conglomerate in Turkey, and whom Adam met in 2015, visited New York City. Adams and an avid Adam Staffer met the businessman number one at Brooklyn Borough Hall. Listen, stop putting us in this shit. At the close of the meeting, businessman one offered to contribute funds to the 2021 campaign. Although Adams knew the businessman one was a Turkish national who could not lawfully contribute to U.S. elections. Adams directed the Adam Staffer to attain the legal contribution offer by businessman number one. Following up on this directive, Adams wrote to the Adam Staffer that businessman one is ready to help. I don't want his willingness to help be wasted. As Adams directed the Adam Staffer maintain contact with businessman one through intermediates and culminated in Adams accepted straw donations from businessman man's one, money disclosed below. We are on page 16, y'all. We making it. We bucking through. We rocking through. In 18, Eric Adams also continued to secretly solicit and accept free and heavily discounted luxury travel benefits provided by the Turkish officials and airline manager. In 2018, Adams and Adams' partner traveled to Budapest, Hungary, through Istanbul. This is so out of... These motherfuckers love to save a dollar, boy. Anyway, through Istanbul, several months earlier, Adams' partner had purchased 2 economy class tickets on the Turkish airline. We read about this, but they're just reiterating for $560. We gonna skip this little part. We know it was $14,000. Consistent with his prior actions, Adams concealed this free and heavily discounted travel from Turkish Airlines provided by omitting it from the 2018 COIB disclosure form, despite the requirements to report it. Okay. Now this is entitled as of 2021. Yeah, let's get it going. Mayoral election approaches. This is the title. Adams continues to solicit and accept illegal campaign contributions. Okay. Then it says in 2019, that's highlighted, Adams traveled to Istanbul to solicit forward contributions. Now we're on 22. Page 16, number 22. In January 2019, Adams, the defendant, and Adams' partner traveled to Turkey, Jordan, and Oman, with the assistance of the promoter, because Adams made his travel arrangements through the promoter and not through the airline manager. The airline manager did not upgrade Adams' economy class tickets on the Turkish airline, instead arranging a full upgrade only for Adams' partner. Had Adams' partner purchased her business class ticket, it would have cost at least approximately $7,000. So they upgraded her ticket and not his. He was really trying to hide this shit, but okay. In an effort to manipulate this, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna shut up. In an effort to monopolize flight travels as a method of gaining influence with Adams, the airline manager observed that difficulty arose in upgrading Adams because the arrangement had been made through others. When exchanging messages with another potential about another potential trip later in 2019, the Adams staffer requested an upgrade for Adams from the airline manager and explained in part that he learned his lesson last time. We're writing directly to you this time. After the 2019 trip, Adams exclusively arranged his flight on the Turkish airline through the manager, allowing the manager the Turkish official and the Turkish government to increase their influence over Adams. During his 2019 trip, Adams solicited and accepted travel benefits from the promoter, the Turkish entrepreneur, who, as described above, facilitated Adams' second 2015 trip to Turkey, and in 2018 proposed to Adams via the Adams staffer, raising campaign contributions illegally in Turkey. Specifically, Adams solicited and accepted free hotel stays, dinners, and a boat trip, among other things, from the promoter, including a free 2-night stay at the Cosmopolitan Suite at the St. Regis, Istanbul. Okay, they still showing more pictures of these damn suites at the St. Regis, okay? But it's in black and white. But it's nice. Just know it's nice, okay? Had Adams paid for the 2-day stay at the in this luxurious suite, the cost would have been approximately $3,000 total. Adams also solicited and accepted from the promoter free transportation, meals, and entertainment, including a car and driver, a boat tour of the Princess Islands in the Sea of Marmara, a Turkish bath at a seafood hotel, as a seaside hotel, my bad, and at least one meal at a high-end restaurant. Yo. Okay, Eric Adams, the defendant, did not report any of the free travel benefits he received on his 2019 stay in Istanbul on his 2019 COIB disclosure form. Eric Adams, the defendant, also solicited unlawful foreign campaign contributions while in Istanbul, January 2019. During the Adams trip, the promoter arranged for Adams to meet a wealthy Turkish businessman number 3. Quotations. The Turkish official thought through the Adams staffer discouraged Adams from the Turkish official through the staffer discouraged Adams from meeting businessman number 3, who was then under suspicion of wrongdoing. Adams did so nonetheless. During their meetings, Adams and the promoter solicited campaign contributions from businessman number 3, who, as a Turkish national, could not lawfully contribute to the U.S. campaign. During the meeting, businessman number 3 agreed to contribute $50,000 or more to the 2021 campaign, believing that Adams might one day be the president of the United States and hoping to gain influence with Adams. Wow. In subsequent measures, the promoter and an Adams staffer discussed how to funnel businessman number 3 planned contributions to the 2021 campaign through U.S. straw donors. Before any of the discussed straw donations could occur, however, businessman number 3 legal troubles in Turkey and the United States became more public. Adams declined to meet with businessman number 3. When businessman number 3 later visited New York City, businessman number 3 did not ultimately contribute to the 2021 campaign. So businessman number 3, y'all, if I'm reading what I'm reading, the Turkish government said, don't do it, because he about to get snatched up right now. Adams was being greedy. He did it anyway. And then the motherfucker got snatched up, and the motherfucker must have sang like a bird, because he got snatched up by Istanbul and the U.S. So he sang like a bird. He sang. See, this is why you listen. You're doing illegal shit anyway. At least listen to your co-conspirators. Okay. Anyway, where are we? What are we? Okay, 26. Businessman number 3 was not the only wealthy Turkish national from whom Adams sought illegal campaign contributions. Also in January 2019, Adams continued to seek the illegal foreign contributions promised by businessman number 1, the Turkish national who owned the Turkish university. Telling the Adams staffer in the text messages confirmed businessman number 1 continued willingness to support the 2021 campaign. Adams continued to conceal the benefits he received from foreign nationals seeking to gain influence over him. Adams did not report any of the 2019 gifts he received from the airline manager or the promoter on his annual disclosure form. In addition, in March 2019, while exchanging text messages, that's why they were snatching up all these fools' phones. Anyway, he received from the airline manager of the promoter of the annual disclosure forms while exchanging text messages, a plan another possible possible a trip to Turkey in which the airline manager would arrange travel for Adams. The Adams staffer text Adams to be on the safe side. Please delete all the messages you send me. Adams responded, always do. In December 2022, Adams solicited and accepted straw contributions from a New York construction company. Oh, shit. Okay. In 2022, Eric Adams, the defendant, solicited and received straw donations from a businessman who operated a construction company in the New York City area, businessman number 4. Although businessman number 4 may not be part of New York City Turkish community, his contribution was sought and made for similar reasons to many of the Turkish nationals and Turkish airlines. Among the Turkish officials and the promoter included to make illegal contributions to the 2021 campaign. Businessman number 4 was a prominent member of a different ethnic community in New York City and was told by Adams' representative that straw contribution would increase businessman number 4 influence and standing on his community, which Adams, and I think I know who the fuck this is. Not the person, but the company. I think I know what company. There is really only one side note, one major construction company in New York that got a lot of construction, that won a lot of construction bids. I know some people who work for them, who is not unionized. And it's weird because all the rest of them are. And it's weird because to be able to get the amount of, I would say bids, but the amount of contracts for the amount of buildings that they are building, they're supposed to be unionized and they're not. I'm not going to say no names, but I think I know. All right, let's continue. It's a very big company. Wowzers. Okay. In December 2022, okay, 2 volunteers for the 21 campaign were later become employees of the Adams at City Hall. Adam employee number 1 and Adam employee number 2. And together, the Adam employees asked businessman number 4 to contribute $10,000 to the 2021 campaign. The Adam employees were liaisons with businessman number 4 community, playing roles similar to the Adam staffer role in the Turkish community. The Adams employees told businessman number 4, among other things, that donating $10,000 would give businessman number 4 influence with Adams, which would help businessman number 4 business interests in his community when Adams became mayor, and that gaining such influence with Adams would be more expensive at a later date. Oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah. Businessman number 4 agreed to contribute and offered to write a $10,000 check from his company's bank account. The Adam employee informed businessman number 4 that he could not donate through the corporate bank account. Businessman number 4 then offered to write a $10,000 check from his own personal account. The Adams employee informed businessman number 4 that he could not donate more than $2,000. The Adams employees then explained that businessman number 4 should instead direct his employees to contribute to the 2021 campaign and then reimburse the employees. Oh shit. Oh shit. This is wow. It's also a big shakeup at the board, the building board, whatever. It was a big thing coming out. Side note, speaking of construction, because this man is a construction worker, that a lot of the people who were getting their licenses or whatever, they had this guy, he just got caught like this summer or some shit. I 100% believe it got to do with this. He just got caught like just paying their way through, like some of their employees getting certified for this and certified for that and certified for this. They were just paying or just getting certified without the certification. It's like a big thing. People are out here losing the certifications they thought they had because corruption. And I believe this has to do with that, especially since we're talking about construction. Okay, aren't you lucky I'm in New York and nosy? Aren't you lucky I'm in New York and nosy? Okay. Okay. D, businessman number 4 followed the Adams employees' directions and personally contributed $2,000 to the 21 campaign and reimbursed 4 of his employees of their $2,000 contribution to the campaign. Businessman number 4 and employees made these contributions at a fundraiser that Adams first personally attended, which was held at businessman number 4's offices. Interesting, huh? So the 21 campaign requested and received matching funds for these straw donations. Mind you, he donated $10,000. They're going to match it 8 times, so that's about $80,000. Interesting. After Adams was elected mayor, businessman number 4 sought to benefit from the influence with Adams, and the Adams employees assured businessman number 4 would result from the straw contribution. Among other things, 4 sought assistance from Adams and the Adams employees with a range of events celebrating the national heritage of businessman number 4 ethnic community. And Adams and the Adams employees worked with businessman number 4 to arrange such events with city sponsorship. Businessman number 4 also sought and received assistance resolving issues with the New York City Department of Buildings. Oh, shit. Y'all, I didn't even read. Y'all know we reading this together, including from Adam himself. On February 5th, 2023, businessman number 4 sent a text message to Adam saying, amongst other things, I always supported you, but that businessman number 4 was having a hard time with DOB, Department of Business. I just told y'all that the Department of Business is up in an uproar. Oh, shit. It says we're having a hard time with DOB getting a stop work or order lifted, and that although Adam's staffer had assisted, we reach a certain limit that only you can lift. Adams responded, let me look into it. Approximately a week and a half later, businessman number 4 replied to Adams, Mayor, brother, I want to thank you for your help. DOB issued partially resolved, and they promised to expedite the process. Thank you. You have my continued support. Yo, oh shit. Okay, in 21, Adams received straw contributions from another New York City's construction company as arranged by the Turkish official. Yo. Okay, 29. But this is the end of page 21. We're going on to page 22. 30 more pages to go. We're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while. But it's all right. It's all right. We here. Hold on. Let me just check my shit. Okay. What time is it? It's 2:30. Shit. All right. Eric Adams, the defendant, accepted support from the Turkish officials throughout the 21 campaign, and the Turkish officials repeatedly informed Adams that he was providing such support. When a fundraising effort organized or facilitated by the Turkish official failed to raise the amount of funds that the Turkish official had promised Adams, the Turkish official told Adams and the Adams staffer that he would close the gap by obtaining significant funds from other sources to reach the promised amount. In May 21, Eric Adams sought and accepted straw donations from another businessman number 5, who operated another construction company in New York City area. Businessman number 5 is a prominent member of New York City's Turkish community and made these donations at the behest of the Turkish officials. Okay. In January 21, the Turkish official messaged the Adams staffer asking for a meeting with Adams. The Turkish official and the Adams staffer then exchanged the following messages. Okay. Adams staffer, what will the topic be? Official, the election. That's what. Staffer, okay. Official, November 2nd, 2021. Okay. Staffer, his favorite topic. Official, Turkish community support to him. What can we do? Let's talk. Staffer, okay. So Adams, the Turkish official, and the airline manager, the Adams staffer, and the lead fundraiser of the 2021 campaign, the Adam fundraiser, met at a restaurant for dinner. They brought the fundraiser into y'all is wilding. Oh my God. At the dinner, the Turkish official committed to support the 21 campaign. The Turkish official then organized a large dinner to plan specific donations to the 2021 campaign. Businessman number 5, the Turkish official, Adams, the Adams fundraiser, and Adams staffer attended that dinner, which occurred in April of 21. At the dinner, Adams explained the matching funds program and solicited contributions from number 5. The Turkish official told Adams, "We are supporting you." After the April 21 dinner, number 5 worked with the Turkish official, the Adams fundraiser, and Adams staffer, among other things, to plan a fundraiser for Adams. The number 5 attempted to recruit others in the construction industry. Oh my God. And the Turkish community, writing in part, "This may feel like swimming against the current, but unfortunately, this is how things work in this country." The day before the scheduled fundraiser, the Turkish officials sent number 5 at least one check. And number 5 sent the Turkish official a message confirming, "As of now, the check has reached us, are 17,000. In May 21, number 5 held a fundraiser for the 21 campaign at his construction company's office. Yo. Yo. Okay. Adams, number 5, Adams fundraiser, fundraiser. The staffer attended. The Turkish official did not attend, but sent his driver to deliver several additional contribution checks. Oh, so he didn't come, but he sent his driver with some bread. Okay. Prior to the fundraiser, number 5 construction company at the direction of number 5 construction company at the direction of number 5 had provided 1,200 per employee to 10 of its employees. What? Okay, had provided $1,250 per employee to the 10 of its employees. Each of those employees then contributed that amount to the 2021 campaign, with the exception of the one employee who donated it in his wife's name, and another who donated $1,200 of the funds. The Adams staffer sent the Turkish official a list of the contribution collectors at the fundraiser. Following the fundraiser, the Turkish official sent number 5 a message asking how much is the total to the businessman. "I think I got to 22. He just left. The girls, Adams' assistant, were very happy." The official subsequently asked the staffer to tell Adams, "We will continue supporting you," which the Adams staffer did. Okay. We on page 24, y'all. We are halfway through this bitch. Okay, we are halfway through. Let me look at some of these comments. We are halfway through. I am tired. Okay, please like, follow, subscribe, and if you can, donate to the channel because your girl is working. Okay. She said 50 pages. Yes, girl, 50 fucking pages. Turkish Airlines just started business class a few years ago. Okay, I did not know that. He been getting around. Ciao. Go to all those places. Crazy travel, baby. Just traveling. He just like, "I got that money. We gonna see the world." Mayor Hustler was just lazy and sloppy. He better know some dirt so they could drop it. Y'all talk about y'all hope they get the Chicago mayor too. They are cleaning house. Okay, house is being cleaned. He was all around clueless. Diddy is harder than Eric Adams because of the get somebody else to read that. Yeah, please and thank you to all donations. Hey, Bree, Mystique, the city is done. I don't know who they would put. We ain't done, baby. One thing we not are losers and quitters. Okay, we gonna bounce back. Okay, we got this. This Gotham, baby. We dealt with Giuliani. We dealt with Pataki, Giuliani. Let's sweep it up. Just sweep it up. It's gonna be crazy. The election this year and next year is gonna be crazy, but we got this. We got it. She said he's toast. All right. So let's continue. Okay. Where are we? The 21 campaign requested matching funds for 8 of these straw donations that were made in the name of New York City residents, fraudulently obtained public funds to which the campaign was not entitled. Okay, you're gonna have to pay all this shit back. You know that's what's happening. He gotta pay all this shit back. In 21, businessman number one, the Turkish national who owned the Turkish university. I love that they have. That's why this shit's so long, because they gotta explain this shit. Because I forget who businessman number one. I'm reading a lot of shit. Okay, but businessman number one owned Turkish university, which I find interesting. I find very interesting. I'll save that for another day. As described above, attempted to make good on his earlier commitment to contribute to Adams. Adams and number one used the promoter and the staffer, among others, to devise and execute. My fucking back itching me. Okay. What? What the fuck? To devise and execute a plan to funnel number one's money to the 21 campaign, knowing full well that these donations would violate the law against U.S. political campaign receiving contributions from foreign nationals. In July 21, the staffer exchanged messages with Adams about raising funds from the Turkish university, among other sources. Adams explained that he was not doing any in-person fundraising for less than 25K. He's like, the yesterday's price is not today's price. Oh shit. Okay. July 21, the staffer asked the promoter how much would be donated, explaining the message that she needed to tell Adams a net number. When the promoter estimated between 35 to 50K, Adams' staffer replied that the promoter earlier had mentioned 200K. When a promoter explained that the requisite number of straw donators could not be gathered, the Adams staffer offered to help with that aspect of the scheme. Bitch, you are an assistant and you are wild. But okay. So, okay, girl. The promoter responded, that's great. And when the staffer then wrote, from what I gathered, you'll distribute the money. The promoter responded, yes. The staffer later told Adams that the estimated total amount of the foreign donation would be 45K. Okay, page 25. C. In August 21, the promoter, the staffer, and the president of the Turkish University American campus. Oh, they got an American campus. Okay. American campus, the university president exchanged messages and voice notes explicitly discussing the plan to funnel number one's contribution to the 2021 campaign through the Turkish University US-based employees. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. The promoter assured us the Adams staffer and those employees are U.S. citizens and green card holders. The Adams staffer told Adams that the plan to funnel number one's contribution through the U.S.-based straw donors, and Adams approved the plan, knowing. Sorry, I have to fix this cushion. Knowing that businessman number one was a Turkish citizen. Okay, in August 21, the university president messaged the staffer that the Turkish university would donate 20 stacks to the 21 campaign by divided among our employees in appropriate amounts. The staffer responded that if the donation is not more than 25, then Mr. Adams, referring to that Adams would not participate in person. Because remember, he said he don't step outside for less than 25. Remember, he said he don't step outside for more than 25. Okay, so that's what he said. He don't step outside for more than 25. University president then informed the Adams staffer that in addition to the university contributions, others would donate to reach the 25 threshold. Okay. In August, but I guess later that day. 21, the university president informed the staffer that the Turkish university would donate only 10 stacks because that means that Adams would no longer appear at an in-person event. The Adams staffer asked the Adam fundraiser to create an internet link through which the Adam University straw donors could contribute. In a series of messages with Adams and the staffer, the Adams fundraiser sent the link to the staffer, to remind the Adams staffer of the mechanisms of the plan that they discussed. With the foreign donations will be concealed by routing them through U.S.-based straw donations, who could lawfully contribute in their own names. Adam wrote to the Adam staffer and the fundraiser, we can't take any money from people who are not U.S. citizens. The staffer inquired, what about green card holders? The fundraiser responds, yes, we can, confirming that to promote a plan to use green card holders as straw donators would work. The Turkish University ultimately made a straw contribution on September 27, 2021. We don't need the dates. I'm trying to get through this. When the 3 U.S.-based employees of the Turkish University made $2,000 contributions to the 2021 campaign and were then reimbursed as directed by businessman number 1 and the university president and another U.S.-based employee of the Turkish University each also made a $2,000 contributions from their own funds. The contributions occurred during a period when the 2021 campaign had begun to wind down fundraising and were ultimately refunded by the campaign, but not after Adams submitted a disclosure statement to CFB that falsely claimed the U.S.-based Turkish University employees were the true donors. On November 21, Adams was declared the winner of the 2021 mayoral elections. Okay. The next day, number 1 and a promoter exchanged the following messages. Promoter, good morning. The president is our brother from now on, sir. Businessman number 1. No, that was the promoter. Businessman number 1. Good morning. Promoter said, may it be auspicious of all of us. We message each other. Businessman number 1. Are the elections over? Promoter. It was yesterday, sir. Everyone messaged me that he was elected. Congratulations messages. He is most likely going to assign me as a representative, sir. I'm going to go and talk to the elders in Ankara about how we can turn this into an advantage for our country's lobbying. This is lobbying at its finest. Number 1 said that would be nice. Okay. So now we're on page 27. We're moving, y'all. H. The promoter also celebrated Adams' prospects with additional people telling others, including Adams himself, that Adams would soon be president of the United States. Similar to the Turkish official wrote on the Adams staffer that given Adams increased prominence at this point, the foreign minister of Turkey is personally paying attention to him, and Adams should not bother with his other Turkish benefactors. Number 32. Now we're on number 32. All told, the 21 campaign reaped over $10 million in matching funds based on false certifications and the campaign compliance with the law. When in fact, Adams, the defendant, knowingly repeatedly relied on illegal contributions. Now it's another title. In 2021, Adams accepted bribes from the Turkish officials and intervened on the Turkish officials' behalf with the fire prevention chief. Cool. Number 33. In 21, the defendant, intervened in FDNY to permit the Turkish consulate to occupy a skyscraper that had not passed fire safety inspections. I told y'all the person in charge of the fire department stepped down last week. A lot of people stepped down, okay? In exchange for, among other things, luxurious trip provided by the Turkish officials and the airline manager. 34. In late June 21, Adams sought luxury travel to Turkey arranged by the Turkish official and airline manager. We know this. When the staffer began coordinating this travel for Adams at Adams' directions, Adams attempted to create a false record suggesting that he would pay for his own way, when in fact Adams had the Adams staffer coordinate with the airline manager to provide Adams with free and steeply discounted travel benefits. Adams approved the itinerary, and to create a false impression of payment to Turkish officials, Adams and a staffer agreed that Adams would collect invoices from vendors in Turkey, regardless of whether he actually paid, and would make some small credit card payments to conceal the fact that he was taking a vacation that was mostly paid for by the Turkish. So basically, they was like, "Yo, you gotta swipe some things. You gotta pay for something, even if they give you the cash in hand. You gotta pay for it." Okay, that's what they saying. So, 8 June 21, Adam through the Adams staffer requested that the airline manager book flights to Istanbul for Adams in order to conceal the favorable treatment. The staffer requested that the manager charge Adams what would appear to be real prices. The staffer, how much does he owe? Please call me and I will make the payment. The manager, is very expensive because it's last minute. I'm working on a discount. Staffer said, okay, thank you. Airline manager said, I'm going to charge $50. He said he gonna charge $50 for a trip to Istanbul in business class. Oh shit. The staffer said no. That work, wouldn't it? What? Airline manager said that would work, wouldn't it? He said, no, dear, $50. What quote a proper price? How much should I charge? His first step is being watched at his every step is being watched right now. 1,000 or so. Let it be somewhat real. We don't want them to say he's flying for free. At the moment, the media attention is on Eric. Adams paid approximately $1,100 each for round-trip economy tickets on the Turkish Airlines for himself and his partner. Remember, we discussed this earlier, and they upgraded him the last minute. So he paid for the economy. They upgraded him to, he paid the $2,000, and they upgraded him to first class. That was worth $15,000 in total. Okay, B. At Adams' direction, the staff also coordinated luxurious lodging for Adams and his partner, which would be secretly provided at no cost to Adams, as the staffer and the manager disclosed. The staffer, they got the text messages. Why they taking all them phones? He is also asking where else he can go in Turkey. Do you have recommendations? The airline manager, Four Seasons. Is it expensive? That's that staffer asks. Why does he care? He's not going to pay. His name will not be on anything either. The staffer said, super. The Turkish officials also arranged an itinerary for Adams and his partner in Turkey, which, in addition to the stay at the Four Seasons, would include a yacht tour, a 3-day stay at a luxurious beach resort, a car and driver, y'all, and as well as domestic flights between Istanbul and the resort. They was doing it, y'all. Oh shit. The staffer forwarded details of the itinerary to Adams to assist Adams in concealing the nature of the extent of the travel benefits he was solicited and accepted. The Turkish officials suggested a normal price of approximately $720, although the true price of the itinerary would in fact have been approximately $8,500 or more. Adams approved the itinerary and paid his little $720. Bitch, I wish I could go on the Vegas. I can't even go to Vegas for $700. But okay. Okay, so in June 21, the same day the trip was supposed to start, Adams' staffer informed the Turkish official and the manager that Adams was canceling his trip. The Turkish airline refunded Adams' payment for economy class tickets, the only payment Adams had made in the late for the late 2021 trip to Istanbul. We're on page 30 now. We moving. At around the time of the cancellation, Adams' defendant solicited various travel benefits for the Adams fundraiser, the 21 campaign chief fundraiser, who, as noted above, helped coordinate the straw contributions from businessman number 5 construction company 1 month earlier in May of 21. From the Turkish officials and an airline manager continued the efforts to influence Adams. The Turkish official and an airline manager also provided Adams fundraiser with transportation from the airport. Damn. So they provided the fundraiser, that the person that's his fundraiser, with transportation from the airport, a free hotel, and free use of VIP rooms in the Turkish airline business class lounge. Okay. On June 21, when the Adams fundraiser was scheduled to travel to Istanbul, Adams created a message thread between himself, the fundraiser, and the Turkish official. Adams informed the official that his fundraiser would be arriving in Istanbul shortly and needed transportation to the airport and a hotel, which the official promptly arranged. When Adams suggested that Adam would pay for the fundraiser for the Adam fundraiser's expensive, the Turkish official told him, Eric, no prob. It was set through Turkish hospitality service. I hope she enjoys her stay. Mm-hmm. Adams responded, it was amazing. Thank you for all the coordination and attention. In the same message thread with Adams, the Turkish official also provided Adams' fundraiser with a fake bill for the hotel stay to allow Adams and a fundraiser to create the appearance that his fundraiser had paid for the hotel stay, when in fact, as Adams knew, she had not. Okay, on the day of Adams' fundraiser was scheduled to depart Istanbul, Adams created a message thread between him and the fundraiser. Okay. And a fundraiser to the airline manager that he will try to help to raise issues with the form. He can see about a hotel or business class lounge. The airline manager then arranged for the fundraiser, who was otherwise flying on an economy ticket, to have access to not only the business class lounge, but also an exclusive private suite inside the lounge, complete with a bed and free food. Yo, you know how expensive the lounges are? The airline manager explained, "This is our suite for our VIPs, and we want you to feel yourself VIP." At another point in this exchange, Adam wrote, "Thanks a million, airline manager, my brother." Okay, to which the airline manager responded, "Anytime, brother. Anytime. Anytime, brother." Just give me a second. Okay. Adams, this 36. Adams, the defendant, and the Turkish official understand that exchange for the benefit described in paragraph 34 and 35 and future travel benefits for Adams that was expected to assist the Turkish official in the operations of the Turkish consulate in New York. On July 21, Adams declared victory in his party's mayoral primary. On the morning of July 7th, 21, the airline manager sent Adam the following text messages. "Brother, congratulations." Adams responded, "Can't thank you enough." In September 21, Adams agreed to pressure a New York City agency to help the Turkish consulate secure a temporary certificate of occupancy for a building it owned and operated. As the borough president, fuck me, Adams had authority under the New York City Charter to effect the administration of city services within his borough, just as those provided by the FDNY and other city agencies, including through holding public hearings, introducing legislation before the city council, overseeing the coordination of the borough-wide public service complaint program, and consulting with the mayor of New York City on the executive capital budget and other budget recommendations. In addition to, or in the course of the performance of these duties as Brooklyn Borough President, Adams met with members of FDNY from time to time. In 2017, construction began on a 36-story building located at 821 United Nations Plaza. That's where most of the consulates are, FYI. Okay. In United Nations Plaza, and referred to as the Turkish House or Turkvi Center. Okay, Turkish House. The Turkish House is designed to serve as the headquarters of multiple Turkish diplomatic missions, including the Turkish consulate. The course of the Turkish House was significant and was a topic of political debate in Turkey. Okay, the Turkish consulate planned to open the Turkish House on September 21, as the Turkish president could formally open the building during his visit for the year's opening of the United Nations General Assembly. Ensuring the Turkish House open on schedule was a priority for the Turkish official, and who was at the time Turkey's consul general in New York. Okay. D. As of August 21, construction on the Turkish house was complete, but the DOB had yet issued TCO, temporary occupancy stuff. Okay, without a TCO, the Turkish house could not open during the Turkish president impending visit. The DOB had not issued a TOC because the FDNY had not yet conducted an inspection and issued what the FDNY referred to as a letter of defect, which was a prerequisite of the issuance of the TCO for the Turkish house. Issuing a letter of defect is a regular FDNY procedure, which in substance identifies remaining defects in the building fire safety system, but also serves to signal that the defects are significantly limited and the building can be safely opened. From on or about August of 21 through on and about September 21, various New York City officials and employees, among others, sought to help the Turkish officials attain a TOC for the Turkish house by lobbying the chief of the FDNY Borough of Fire Prevention, the fire prevention chief, okay, to provide a letter of defect. The fire prevention chief refused, citing numerous reported fire safety defects, some of which were serious at the Turkish house, and the likelihood that the building would fail another FDNY inspection. On or about September the 5th, 21, the Turkish official began asking Adams both directly and through the staffer to intervene with the commissioner of FDNY. I told y'all asses he's just stepped down last week. In order to secure the TCO for the Turkish house. Adams, the Turkish official, and the Turkish staffer discussed those requests through phone calls and electronic messages. In the phone calls to the Adams staffer, the Turkish official stated that because Turkey had suggested Adams, it was now his has supported Adams. It was now his turn to support Turkey. The Adams staffer relayed his message to Adams. Adams responded, "I know." All right, we are on page 34. We got about 20 more. How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm tired, but we're going to do this shit. We are hour 45 in. We are hour 45 in. We might just hit 3 hours, but hey. Thank you for everybody who's in the chat. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this video. I am reading the entire indictment from start to fucking finish. You are welcome. Okay. Please don't forget to share this video. And if you can, donate to the channel. All the information is going across the bottom, the screen below. Okay. So appreciate you. Patty, thank you. PD said we're lucky you are in New York and talking about this. This is great information, right? Because I'm nosy and I know all this business. And two and two is getting clumped together. Because this shit, see, this is what I get. You're welcome. This is what I get for being nosy and all up in my city's business. Let me see. They say he's guilty. As of course he's guilty. Allegedly. Ain't they doing ATL mayor? They coming for that. They trying to clean it up. If this is what they call themselves, trying to clean from the top, from the Rudy to the Tootie, okay. We are strong and we will be just fine. And we are strong. Thank you, Medusa. And we will be just fine. He was a hot mess and hated music progressively worse. Ooh, y'all is going in. Okay, no fighting in the chat. Okay, everybody, peaceful in the chat. University have U.S. green cards. Why are these Turkish university? Because if you're working in here, you probably are a Turkish citizen. or a Turkish descendant. I'm assuming if you're working at the Turkish University here in New York, they might be American citizens. They grew up here, or came over here to work, and you get a green card if you work. Just like anywhere else. So it's crazy though. Let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah, let's continue. He's on sat next to me on the train and started showing me pics of vacating for any parties. I know you lying. I know you lying. That's why they've been collecting phones. These motherfuckers need to learn how to use WhatsApp or something. Anyway, they probably was using WhatsApp. Still got caught out there. Okay, so page 34, y'all. Support. We supported you. Now it's time to support us. He said, I know. And so there's August 6th. No, September 6th, 21. Adams messaged the staffer that he would contact FDNY commissioner. On the 7th, he messaged the staffer that he had scheduled a call. He had a scheduled call with the commissioner later that day. On the 8th, Adams messaged the FDNY commissioner, asking him to call Adams. Until that point, the messages between the commissioner and Adams had consisted of August 3rd, the message from the commissioner to Adams requesting to continue serving as okay. So up until then, the only contact they had was him hitting them up on August 3rd, asking if he could stay the commissioner, new mayor, new shit. Okay. Commissioner after Adams became mayor, and stressing that he was loyal and trustworthy. Oh, yeah. Okay. You're in it now. You done tagged your way up in the bribery. Okay. To which Adams sent a non-committal response on the 5th. Invitation to the September 11th memorial service for the FDNY commissioner to Adams, to which Adams responded that he would try to attend, and which is to speak with the commissioner for a half an hour about FDNY. Also on the 8th, or September 8th, Adams messaged the FDNY commissioner staffing. In part, they said they needed a letter of defect from FDNY to DOB. They know they have some issues, but according to them, with the letter of DOB, will give the TCO. It's a lot of shit. I hope y'all kept up. Okay, the FDNY commissioner responded, we will get it. We will get on it tomorrow. Yeah. Through the staffer, Adams assured the Turkish consulate, don't worry, I'm on top of this. Then on the September 9th, okay, after a contractor working for the Turkish consulate sent the FDNY a letter describing the status of the Turkish house fire alarm system, the FDNY employee responsible for inspection of the system sent prior prevention chief the following email. Okay, it's the email. Chief, after reviewing the letter, I do not see any way we would be willing to accept it. They have some major issues like central station and fan shutdown, which would be an automatic violation order. Aside from that, he gave us a list with over 60 defects, and some of them list 5 to 10 problems in each one. FAIU would not go beyond 20 defects without issuing a violation order. In my opinion, this document does not take any liability that we would be comfortable with. I believe it actually tells us this building is not safe to occupy. Feel free to reach out to me to discuss further. Thanks. Okay. So I forgot, I'm missing letters, y'all, but we on the right place. On the morning of September 10th. So he sent that letter. So the guy who was in charge of checking the buildings and making sure that, he sent this letter on the 9th at 11:51 in the morning. Keep that in mind. So a day later, on the morning of September 10th, Adams messaged the commissioner stating that the Turkish official had understood that the FDNY was going to inspect the Turkish house the previous day, and they really needed someone by today if possible. If it is impossible, please let me know and I will manage their expectations. The commissioner wrote back then there seems to be a difference of opinion between the inspectors and the private alarm engineer responsible for the building, but the FDNY commissioner will bring it to iron out. Shortly after noon on the 10th, Adams messaged the commissioner. They said the higher ups at FDNY did not give the inspector authorization to come. The inspectors indicated he needed authorization to come today. The commissioner responded, working on that as we speak. At approximately 2:06, Adams messaged the staffer that Adams had begun spoken with the commissioner, and he again told me on the phone that he would speak and try to resolve the issue. On the afternoon, later on the 10th, the FDNY chief of department summoned the fire prevention chief to a meeting. Okay. The chief of the department was the FDNY commissioner direct subordinate and the fire prevention chief's superior. The chief of the department informed the fire prevention chief in substance that if the FDNY did not assist the Turkish consulate to obtain a TCO, both the chief of the department and the fire prevention chief would lose their jobs. The fire prevention chief then drafted a conditional letter with no objections. Oh, he was like, you better get down. You better lay down and get down. You better lay down or you won't get down. Okay. Hold on. For the Turkish house, the fire prevention chief had never before written a conditional letter of no objection, which was not standard FDNY procedure. Instead, the fire prevention chief wrote this letter, which he later described as unprecedented, to inform the Department of Buildings that FDNY did not object to issuing the TCO, providing the private engineers affirmed that the fire alarm system functioned properly, and assuming the Department of Buildings has inspected, tested, and approved the water-based fire suppression system. At 2:17, they got times. On September the 10th, the FDNY commissioner wrote Adams, letter being drafted now, everything should be good to go Monday morning. 4 minutes later, Adams messaged the Turkish consul from the commissioner, a letter being drafted now, everything should be good to go Monday morning. The Turkish official responded, you are great, Eric. We are so happy to hear that. Prayer hands. You are a true friend of Turkey. Adams replied, yes, even more a true friend of yours. Yours? You are my brother. I am here. Oh, he wrote here wrong. Am I weird that bothered me that he wrote here wrong? Anyway, I'm here to help. He wrote here, but okay. At 2:30 p.m., the Turkish official confirmed, you are such a friend. Pray hands. At 2:31, because they got all of the texts, the fire prevention chief sent the conditional letter of no objection to the private alarm engineer. Okay, I'm gonna put that. All right. Okay, we're gonna take a break real fast, and we're gonna chang it up. We're gonna chang it up. Okay, just a real quick chang. Chang the rules. Thank you, Medusa. Thank you, Medusa, for sending a $4 super sticker. It is thoroughly appreciated. Chang the rules. DC been a member for 46 months. Shout out to you, DC. Thank you, DC, for your support. Chang. Okay, my bad. Thank you, Sharita. Sharita said us $5. She said, in the business working, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Yeah, girl, I am tired, but we gonna get through this shit. Okay, we gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. Thank you so much for your donation. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. This shit is exhausting, but we here for it. Thank you so much. Mia, let me see what else. She said, y'all, I love that y'all are keeping up with the page numbers. They could have just said this about page 16. They could have just said this nigga ain't shit. Oh, she said book club energy, right? I am going, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I feel like I am going. Upstate is selling all the old buildings. Hold on. Mo said, "Oh, I get it, Jovi. They doing that here upstate. They selling all our old buildings to foreigners willing to buy. They don't care about the conditions. Girl, pay the wowzers. All right, let's get back. What? How far are we in? An hour and 58 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be about 3. Where we at? We at 36. It's like 50 something page. It was 57 pages, I believe. So we got about 20 more pages. I'm on a good flow now. Got my water making my lips perched. Anyway, thank y'all for all the donations, support, Cash App, Super Chat, all that good stuff. It is thoroughly appreciated. I really enjoy this shit. And like I said, I am currently working very hard to get my New York City press pass, a specific press pass, so I can go to these trials, because we covering Diddy. Okay, we gonna get up in there. We covering Diddy. We covering Eric Adams. We gonna be covering a lot more stuff. So I appreciate all of the donations. It helps towards being able to grow the channel and being able to achieve those other goals. Okay, because we put in work. We here, right? We in Gotham. We in Gotham. I'm trying to think of what was the reporter's name in Batman. I can't remember, but we're in Gotham, and I'm here to report on it. Okay, your local Brooklynite is here. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna go off camera for a minute. You know, I'm stressed out. I gotta smoke a little bit, but I'm still gonna be reading. But so let's go. Where are we? Okay. Where are we? There's a lot of prayer hands in this shit. After 39. Okay. After Adams pressured the FDNY to permit the TOC to be issued to the Turkish house, the Turkish official continued to fulfill his end of the bargain by providing additional luxurious travel benefits to Adam. Those benefits, which Adam accepted, were worth more than 14 stacks. On September 14th, 21, 4 days after Adam caused the FDNY to acquiesce in the TCO, Adams messaged the staffer directing her to secure tickets to Pakistan for a trip from November 30th to December 8th. The staffer relayed the request to the airline manager, stating he'll pay the economy class price, but asked, "Can we upgrade later?" And the manager replied, "Of course, I need motherfuckers to upgrade me. I'm tired. I need some Turkish officials in my back pocket too." Like, what in the rise is happening here? But okay. All right. So now we're on page 37. On September 21st, 21, the Turkish official messaged the staffer seeking a meeting at a particular time between Adams and the Turkish deputy minister. The Turkish official wrote, this is very important. He, the deputy minister, is the person who makes all the arrangements with one phone call in Turkey: flights, yachts, tours, hotel, rental cars. The meeting did not occur because Adam was scheduled to meet with the former president of the United States at the time, requested for the meeting with the deputy minister. Okay, so he was meeting with, who was that? Trump? That was Trump at the time, I think. I don't know. This years is just flying by. Oh no, that was Biden, 2001, right? Anyway, let's just continue. Okay. After the airline manager and the staffer further discussed the price and timing of Adams' ticket on September 28th, Adams purchased 2 round-trip economy tickets on the Turkish airline from New York to Pakistan, arriving in Lahore and departing from Islamabad. I don't want to mess up a country's name, so I'm not going to say it. For the total price of $1,436 on November 17th. The staffer messaged Adams to confirm that he still intended to travel and that she should therefore have his tickets upgraded to business class. Adams responded, okay, do so. On November the 18th, the staffer messaged the airline manager requesting the upgrade. The Turkish Airlines upgraded Adams' ticket to business class at no cost to Adams. On the 25th, 4 days before he was scheduled to depart for Pakistan, Adams asked that his destinations be changed to Ghana. The airline manager changed Adams and Adams' partners' tickets to business class flights to Ghana at no cost to Adams. Had Adams paid full price for the business class tickets to Ghana, they would have cost more than $14,000 total. Listen, wasn't this around the same time that they were doing Back to Africa Ghana celebration? I think that was 2021. This shit is on fire. This shit is on fire. Okay, let's continue. Okay. 14,000 total. On the 26th, the Turkish official informed the staffer that he will take care of the layover in Istanbul, referring to the 9-hour layover in Istanbul during Adams just scheduled a flight from New York to Ghana. The Turkish official then offered various arrangements for Adams, including an escort to meet Adams and Adams' partner at the gate of the Istanbul airport, pickup at the Istanbul airport by luxury vehicle, later specified as a BMW 7, with a driver, dinner at a high-end hotel at a restaurant where Adams would meet a Turkish government official, drinks at a separate location, a boat tour of the Bosporus Strait, and return to the airport in time for Adams' business class flight from Istanbul to Ghana. Adams selected the airline escort, driver, and dinner, but declined the boat cruise, explaining that he has done the boat tour a few times. In touting the benefits he provided, the Turkish official messaged the staffer, "Don't let the airline manager and others confuse Adams. We are the state." Ooh. Oh, on the 30th, Adams staffer relayed to the Turkish officials request by Adams that his excursions in Istanbul received no public attention, including social media. The Turkish official agreed that it would be confidential. Accordingly, the Turkish official confirmed that during Adams' dinner in the Istanbul restaurant, the Turkish officials team did not let anyone take any pictures. This was a stark contrast to the Ghana portion of the Adams trip, for which Adams actively sought and obtained press coverage, and which Adams posted about on his social media. After Adams completed the layover, the Turkish official and Adams staffer exchanged the following message. The official: was Adams satisfied? The staffer: it was great. Thank you for everything. The officials: it's okay if he is happy. Is Eric happy then? The staffer: he's very happy. He is sending you his thanks. Okay, now we're on 40, page 39, but number 40. During and shortly after the travel to Ghana, I do believe this was the back to Ghana thing that they were doing a couple years ago. Okay, keep that in mind. During and shortly after the travel to Ghana and Istanbul, described in the preceding paragraph, Adams took additional action for those who provided him travel benefits in exchange for those benefits. In early December of 21, Adams announced the members of his transition committee, he wasn't even mayor yet. Okay, all right. Wow. All right. Of his transition committee, which were established to advise the mayor-elect and his team on policies and appointments before he took office. Initially, there were no members of the Turkish community on any of the committees. On December 8th of 21, the staffer sent the airline manager a link to a list of Adams' transition committees and asked the manager, "Have you looked at the list?" The manager responded, "It would suit me well to be lead or senior advisor." 2 days later, the manager sent a message reiterating, "Lead, please. Otherwise, seat number 52 is empty." On the way back. Meaning that the airline manager was not given a position on the transition committee. It would affect Adams' travel benefits from the Turkish Airlines. Okay, on December 17th, the staffer sent Adams a list of members of the Turkish community to add to his transition team committee, with the airline manager as the top name. Adams informed the staffer that he had sent the list of the persons responsible for organizing his transition committee. Adams sent a list to a staff member with direction at your transition. The airline manager was subsequently added to Adams' Infrastructure, Climate, Sustainability Committee Transition Committee. Okay, whatever. On December 23rd, a senior Turkish government official sent the airline manager a series of texts noting the airline manager membership on Adams on the committee, okay, and sending applause emoji. The airline manager responded that his membership on the transition committee was in service of Turkey. Thank you, brother. We are doing our best to serve our country adequately. Your support give us strength here. Thank you. We are always. Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. My chair mat keeps sliding, child. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Your support give us strength here. Thank you. You are always there for us, and we're trying to be worthy. Adams, the defendant, continued to conceal the luxury travel benefits he accepted in exchange for taking actions favorable to the Turkish official, the airline manager, and others, by once again not reporting these gifts on his 2021 annual disclosure form. In total, from 2016 to 2001, Adams received the following benefits from the Turkish official, the airline manager, the promoter, and others, none of which he reported on his annual disclosure form. Okay, they got a list. Okay. We spoke about all of this stuff. 2016, free upgrades of business class, blah, blah, blah. They got the value. They got the value of these things and what he did not pay. Okay. We spoke on it. I'm not even going on that shit no more. We on page 42. We spoke on it. I can't do it. 42 is entitled Adams Continues His Corrupt Relationships After Becoming Mayor. After his inauguration, Adams favored those who provided him with a legal benefit over those who fell short. On January 2022, Adams was inaugurated as mayor of New York City. Adams soon began preparing for his next election, in part by planning to solicit more straw contributions, and in part by granting requests by those who support the 21 campaign with significant straw donations, while denying requests from those who fell short. On January 11th, Adams met with the promoter, the staffer, and others at high-end New York at a high-end New York City restaurant frequented by Adams. At one point during the meeting, it was probably Nobo. He likes Nobo. FYI, he likes Nobo. Nobu. Sorry, I said Nobo. It's Nobu. My head is spinning. It's a lot of shit. Okay. Where was I? I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Restaurant frequented by Adams. At one point during the meeting, Adams, the promoter, and the staff met separately in a private area. There, the promoter discussed his prior efforts to collect campaign contributions for Adams in Turkey, stating that he could collect more foreign contributions in the future, and indicated that he would be able to raise more money for the 25 campaign if Adams visited Turkey and met with Turkish business people. Adams welcomed the offer of foreign contributions and told the promoter to coordinate with the staffer to arrange the contributions. On April 21st, 22, the Turkish official messaged the staffer, noting the American Genocide Remembrance Day was approaching, and repeatedly asked the Adams staffer for assurance that Adams would not make any statements about the Armenian, I said American, about the Armenian genocide. The Adams staffer confirmed that Adams would not make a statement about the Armenian genocide. Adams did not make such statement. On November 21st, 22, the promoter messaged the staffer that businessman number one, who is the president, I remember now, businessman number one is the university's president, was visiting New York and asked for Adams met the businessman number one. In support of the requested meeting, the promoter stated that the Turkish university gave support, I'll bet a little. Adams declined the meeting, stating that they didn't keep their word, meaning that businessman number one and the Turkish university had failed to fulfill their commitment to make at least 25K in donations to the 21 campaign. 43. Adams also continued his agreement with the Turkish officials to assist New York City's regulations at the Turkish House in exchange for free or heavily discounted travel benefits from the Turkish Airlines for Adams and his associates. From or about July 8th, 22, on to about July 12th, 22, the Turkish officials exchanged messages with the staffer concerning business class upgrades on the Turkish airline for international travel for 4 of Adams' close associates. On July 11th, a couple days later, the Turkish officials met with Adams' senior advisor and Adams' staffer, among others, at the Turkish House. In a message, the Adams staffer referred to Turkish officials to Adams' senior advisor, telling the Turkish officials, ask the senior advisor, all are pending problems regarding this building, that is the Turkish House, like FDNY approval. In 2023 and 2024, Adams solicited and accepted straw contributions for his 2025 re-election campaign. In 23 and 24, Adams again solicited and knowingly accepted straw and foreign contributions as part of his effort to raise funds for the 25 campaign. In 23, Adams, the defendant, directed his staff to devise a plan for Adams to secretly obtain illegal foreign donations offered by the promoter, and then knowingly accepted donations of foreign money through straw donations. Adams then attended a fundraiser where he thanked the true donors, who he knew to be wealthy foreign nationals. In the summer of 23, the promoter informed that staffer that he would secure contributions for the 25 campaign from Turkish national if Adams would attend an event with the foreign donors. The Adams staffer brought this opportunity to Adams, who directed the staffer to work with the Adams fundraiser to devise a plan to obtain the legal donations. Okay, this is B. Before was A. The Adams fundraiser, his fundraiser suggested that the true foreign donors make their contribution through straw donors, considerably in advance of the event at which Adams would meet the true foreign donors, so that the event did not appear connected to the contributions. Okay, they plotting and planning. That's what I meant to say. As the staffer explained to the fundraiser in the text messages regarding the planning of the attendees, Mayor knows most of them from Turkey, the people who had business here as well. The staffer and the promoter agreed to execute this plan, which Adams approved. The fundraiser, promoter, staffer scheduled an event for September 20th, 2023 in a private room at a Manhattan hotel. To conceal the event's true purpose, the promoter provided a PowerPoint presentation billing the event as a dinner hosted by international sustainability leaders with the object of sustainable destinations as an attendance fee of $5,000. That's how you do it in New York, baby. Okay. The event was not publicized or listed on Adams' public calendar. The Adams fundraiser entered the event on Adams' private calendar as a fundraiser for Adams 2025, with the host listed as the promoter, a goal of 25K, and a note total submitted before the event, 22,800. Prior to the scheduled fundraiser, the promoter collected payment of $5,000 or more from attendees, many of whom were foreign nationals. The promoter then used a portion of the attendees' payment to make straw donations in the 25 campaign by sending cash from the foreign national donors to the staffer, and the staffer then distributed then distributed $2,100 in cash to at least 3 straw donors who each made an online $2,100 contribution to the campaign. This is wild crazy. Okay. We are on page 45. We are coming on the end, y'all. In September 23, the promoter hosted the fundraiser, which Adams, the Adam fundraiser, the staffer, the foreign nationals who had contributed to the 25 campaign via straw donors attended. In one video of the event, the promoter introduced the foreign national attendees to Adam, explaining that the attendees owned a business and lived in London and Istanbul. Adams proceeded to thank the attendees. In October of 23, Adams attended a fundraiser in which attendees agreed to accept straw donations. The fundraiser was organized by the Turkish American Public Relations representative. Now, this is the PR representative. Okay, everybody got a name. And the publisher of a magazine targeted at Turkish Americans, the publisher, both of whom were associated with the Turkish officials and hosted by the owner of the logistic company, businessman number 6, who was part of the Turkish American community in the New York City area. From late August 23 through early September 23, the staffer and the fundraiser discussed the particulars of the fundraiser, including the creation of a unique fundraising link for the event, which the fundraiser ultimately created. On September the 12th, the PR rep and the publisher instructed businessman number 6 on how to make straw donations to the 25 campaign using a system under which the 25 campaign routed foreign donations through U.S. citizens to make it appear that the contributions came from lawful sources. Beginning at least as early as September 23, the staffer sent the fundraiser updates regarding how much money was being raised in connection with the planned fundraiser. On October the 8th, the day before the event, the staffer and the fundraiser exchanged the following messages. Fundraiser, and okay, are they going to make the limit? Staffer, yes, they said it as agreed, and we will collect the 25. Fundraiser, okay, perfect. Now we're on D. Also on the 8th, the airline manager sent the Turkish official the unique fundraiser link to the event. On the 9th, businessman number 6 told Adams that businessman number 6 owned a large corporation and wished to contribute significant amount of money to the 25 campaign. Adam Mann told businessman number 6 to contribute with the Adam staffer. To coordinate with the Adam staffer, Businessman number 6 then explained to the Adam staffer that his company employed many drivers and number 6 would contribute to the campaign through those employees. Adam scheduled a dinner with number 6 early November, which he canceled after federal investigation into Adams' conduct became public. Okay, this when shit started to go left. We coming up on the coast. This section is entitled, Adam and his co-conspirators attempt to conceal their criminal conduct, number 47. Throughout the commission of the conduct described in paragraph 1 through 46 of this indictment, Adams and his agents and co-conspirators sought to conceal their wrongdoing conduct from scrutiny by the public and law enforcement, as described above. Adams repeatedly did not disclose the free and heavily discounted travel benefits he accepted from the Turkish official, the promoter, and the airline manager, creating a false paper trail to suggest he had paid for this travel when in fact he had not. Assured the Adam staffer that he had a practice of deleting all the messages with the staffer, and directed the staffer to ensure that his activities in Turkey in 21 were shielded from public view. In addition, the purpose of conducting the straw donations discussed throughout this indictment was to allow Adams to benefit from illegal campaign contributions by concealing their true sources. 48. Adams and his co-conspirator agents continued their efforts to defeat scrutiny of their criminal conduct after the federal investigation into those crimes became known to them. On November the 2nd, last year, special agents of the FBI executed search warrants at among other locations, the residence of Adams' fundraiser. So the fundraiser, they ran through this house, the fundraiser's house. This is a woman, probably a black woman. Let's be real. Businessman number 5 ran through his house. The staffer ran through her house. She probably a black woman too. Okay. Each took actions to conceal the criminal conduct they had committed with Adams. Okay. After learning the FBI agents had arrived at her residence, but before answering their repeated knocks on the door, the fundraiser called Adams 5 times, even though the agents had not yet given the fundraiser any indication of the purpose of their visit. When the fundraiser then spoke with the FBI agent, she agreed to discuss many subjects, but refused to say who had paid for her 2021 travel to Turkey. As the FBI agents departed the fundraiser's residence, Adam attempted to call the his fundraiser's phone. On the morning of the FBI agent executed the search, Adam had flown to Washington, D.C. for a publicized official meeting, but upon learning about the search, Adam canceled the meeting and immediately returned to New York. Businessman number 5 also agreed to speak with the FBI agent and acknowledged that he and his employees have contributed to the 21 campaign. Businessman number 5 further acknowledged that he had spoken with the Turkish officials about his construction company fundraiser for the 21 campaign. But businessman number 5 lied in order to conceal the straw donations he instructed, falsely denying that he caused his construction company to reimburse his employees for their contribution and that he knew while the company had issued identical checks to 10 employees for the amount of the contribution shortly before the fundraiser. Okay, this is getting saucy. It's been saucy. Okay, we're on page 48. The staffer also agreed to speak with FBI agent and falsely denied the criminal conduct of herself and Adams, among others. At this point, during her volunteer interview, the staffer excused herself to the bathroom, and while there deleted the encrypted message application she had used to communicate with Adams, the promoter, Turkish officials, the airline managers, and others. Basically, she deleted WhatsApp or Telegraph off her phone. Basically, she deleted WhatsApp or Telegraph off her phone. She was like, guess somebody else do it. You ain't gonna catch me. But it's too late, bitch. They got it. They got it already. Anyway. Okay. On November 6th last year, FBI agents executed a search warrant for electronic devices used by Eric Adams, the defendant. Although Adams was carrying several electronic devices, including 2 cell phones, he was not carrying his personal cell phone, which is the device he used to communicate about the conduct described in this indictment. Right? Because you get in New York City government, you get, well, I guess most other places, you get your little government phone, but you have your little other phone on the side because that's the other phone because they can track what you're doing on that government phone. Okay, if you didn't know, they know what you're doing. They know if you're watching me on your work phone, they know. Pull out your regular phone. Anyway, when Adams produced his personal cell phone the next day to respond to the subpoena, it was locked. Such a device required a password to open. Adams claimed that after he learned about the investigation into his conduct, he changed the password on November the 4th. What? Okay, they made a mistake. He changed the password on November the 4th, the 5th, 2024. They made a mistake. They meant 23. And increased the complexity, okay, of his password from 4 digits to 6. Adam had done this, he claimed, to prevent members of his staff from inadvertently or unintentionally deleting the content of his phone because, according to Adams, he wished to preserve the content of his phone due to the investigations. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother. Okay. Unable to provide the FBI with the password that would allow, he has said, and thus was unable to provide the FBI with the password that would unlock the phone. The nigga said, I changed the password. I forgot. He said, I changed the password and I forgot. What you want me to do? He said, I changed the password and I forgot. I can't help you. What you want me to do? I am fucking gagging. We got another cha-chang-chang. Hold on, y'all. We are almost finished. We are 2 hours. We are 2 hours and 27 minutes in. We got about probably like 15 more minutes. Oh man. Cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Thank you, Sharon. She said, I think if we lift the hood on our own local government, we would find that we live in Gotham. Girl, yes, the bug. But you know what? If they cleaning it up, let's clean it up. Okay. Cha-chang, chang. Cha-chang, chang. Thank you so much for the donation, Sharon. Okay. Thoroughly appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for all the support. Even those who cannot donate to the channel, make sure you like this video. Make sure you like the video. Okay. That's the only prerequisite, like the damn video. The donations are thoughtful and are appreciated, and they help build the channel and help sustain the craziness. Okay, so thank y'all so much. Let's wrap this shit up, shall we? We are on page 48. I think we got like 8 more pages and we out of here. All right. So he changed the phone and he forgot the password. I hear that. As the federal investigation into the criminal conduct on Adams, the defendant continued. So did efforts to frustrate that investigation. On June 13th, now we're getting closer now. FBI agents interviewed businessman number 4 and the 4 employees of his company through whom businessman number 4 had made straw donations for the 21 campaign, most of whom denied making straw contribution. Businessman number 4 then contacted Adams employee number 1, who, as discussed above, had asked businessman number 4 to make the straw contributions to the 21 campaign. After that day, Adams employee number 1 visited businessman number 4 at his company's office. Y'all keeping up with this? This is crazy. Adams' employee stated that he had just met with Adams at City Hall. Adams' employee number 1 proceeded to discuss with businessman number 4 what had happened with the FBI and encouraged businessman number 4 to lie to the federal investigators. Adams' employee number 1 then asked the address of businessman number 4 employees who had made the straw donations for the 21 campaign and encouraged them to lie to the federal investigators as well. Adams' employee number 1 then took photograph of the subpoena that had been issued to businessman number 2 to send to Adams. On the following day, businessman number 4 met again with Adam employees number 1. Adam employee number 1 told businessman number 4 that he had met with Adams at City Hall earlier that day and that they had left their cell phones outside the room to which they met so they would be safe to talk. Now, you thinking about not having a paper trail now? Adams employee number 1 explained to businessman number 4 that although Adams was upset that law enforcement had approached businessman number 4, Adam believed that businessman number 4 would not cooperate with law enforcement. Statutory allegations. Count 1. Are we finally on the fucking counts, y'all? Oh shit. Okay. That was a lot. Okay. Conspiracy. Ooh, baby. Count 1. We ready? We ready. Conspiracy to commit fraud, federal program bribery, and receive campaign contributions by foreign nationals. That's count 1. Okay, the grand jury charged the allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 49 of the indictment are repeated and realigned as fully herein. From at least in or about 2015 through at least 2015 to 2024 in the Southern District of New York. I told y'all already that's New York City. I told y'all the Southern District of New York is Manhattan and the complete 5 boroughs: Brooklyn, Bronx, Staten Island, Queens. That's the Southern District. FYI. Okay. So yeah. And elsewhere, Eric Adams, the defendant, and others known and unknowingly, willfully, and knowingly conspired, confederated, and agreed together and with each other to commit offenses against the United States, to wit: wire fraud in violation of, we don't need the numbers, soliciting, accepting, and receiving a campaign contribution by a foreign national in violation, bribery in violation. It was a part of an objection of the conspiracy that Eric Adams, the defendant, and others known and unknown knowingly have devised and intended to advise a scheme and an artifact to fraud and for obtaining money and property by means of false and fraudulent pretense, representation, and promises, would and did transmit and cause to be transmitted by means of wire, radio, and television communication in interstate and foreign commission, writing signs, signals, pictures, and sounds for the purpose of executing such a scheme. Basically, the text messages, all of that shit. That's what they talk about. 53, and further, a part of the an object of the conspiracy that Adams, the defendant, others known and unknown, would and did knowingly and willfully solicit, accept, and receive direct and indirect a contribution and donations from a foreign national, and expressed an implied promise to make a contribution and donation in connection with the local elections, to wit, mayoral candidate in the New York, in city of New York, aggregating 25,000 and more in a calendar year, in violation of whatever. It was further part and object of the conspiracy that Adams, defendant, being an agent of a local government, to wit, New York City, the city of New York, which is a 1-year period, received benefits in exceed of $10,000 under a federal program involving a grant, contract, subsidies, loans, guarantees, insurance, and other forms of federal assistance, corruptly solicited and demanded for the benefit of a person, and accepted and agreed to accept a thing of value from a person intended to be influential and rewarded in connection with the business and transactions, and a series, Jesus, okay, of transactions of the city of New York involved in a thing of value $5,000 or more, is a violation of title, blah, blah, blah. We don't read titles. I'm tired. Overt acts. Okay, this is number 55, page 51. So we soon wrapping this up. In furtherance of the conspiracy and the effect of a legal object thereof, the following acts, overt acts, among others, were committed by Eric Adams, defendant, in the Southern District of New York, the 5 boroughs. Got it? Good. In 21 and 16, I'm going to list the years, okay? In 16, Adams accepted free upgrades of business class for himself and companions, a round-trip flight from New York to India. We read about that. July 17, Adams accepted free business tickets for himself and 2 companions, a round-trip flight from New York to Paris, Turkey, Sri Lanka, and China. Boom. Also in July 17, Adams accepted a steeply discounted stay at the Bentley Suites of the Regis Istanbul. Cool. October 17th, Adams accepted free business tickets for himself and a companion on round-trip flight from New York to China. January 18th, Adams accepted a free upgrade to business class for himself and a companion on round-trip flights from New York to Hungary. Okay. November 18, Adams directed the staffer to arrange and accept contributions of foreign funds from businessman number 1. January 19, Adams accepted a free stay at the Cosmopolitan Suite of the luxury hotel in Istanbul. Why somebody driving down my block with that noisy? All right. January 9th, also in January 19, Adams met with businessman number 3 in Istanbul, where Adams agreed to accept campaign contributions of foreign coin, foreign money, foreign bucks, he was getting that paper. He was getting that money. Okay. December 20, the employee solicited straw donations to Adams' campaign from businessman number 4. May 21, Adams attended a fundraiser organized by the Turkish officials, among others, where Adams accepted straw donations from businessman number 5. Okay. In May 21, Adams submitted a false disclosure statement to the CFB that conceals the straw donations from businessman number 5. June 21, Adams solicited steeply discounted business class tickets, stayed at luxury hotel and luxury resorts, and transportation, including a domestic flight and a car and driver. Also in June 21, Adams solicited a free hotel stay and free use of a VIP room in the business class lounge of the Turkish Airlines for the fundraiser. In or about August 21, Adams directed the staffer to obtain contribution of foreign funds from Turkish University. September 21, Adams caused the FDNY to issue a letter of acquisition in the occupation of the Turkish house. Okay. September 21st, September 21, Adams solicited and accepted steeply discounted business class tickets for himself and a companion on round-trip flights from New York to Pakistan. October 21, Adams submitted a false disclosure statements to the CFB that concealed the straw donation from the Turkish university. November 21, Adams solicited and accepted a free car and driver and meal at a luxury restaurant for himself and his companion in Istanbul. January 22, Adams attended a meeting with the promoter, among others, where he agreed to accept contribution of foreign monies for the 2025 campaign. Oh, it's more counts. We on it. July 22, Adams' senior advisor and Adams' staffer met the Turkish official at the Turkish house, and the Adams staffer identified Adams' senior official as the point of contact for the Turkish official, pending problems regarding the Turkish house, such as FDNY approval. July 22, the Turkish official arranged to provide business class upgrades on the Turkish airline for 4 of Adams' close associates. September 23, Adams attended a fundraiser where he thanked foreign donors for contributions of foreign money to the 2025 campaign made through straw donations. In October 23, Adams attended a fundraiser where he directed the staffer to coordinate the receipt of straw donations from businessman number 6. And then they give the numbers, the titles. Count number 2, wire fraud. Ooh, baby. The grand jury further charged wire fraud. Count 2. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 49 of this indictment are repeatedly and realigned as if set forth fully herein. What? Okay, whatever. From at least in or about 2018 through at least in or about 2024 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere, Adams, knowingly having devised and intended to devise a scheme to artifice, to defraud, and for obtaining money and property by means of false and fraudulent pretenses, representation, and promises transmitted and caused to be transmitted by means of wire, radio, television, communication, and interstate and foreign commerce, writing, signs, signals, pictures, and sounds for the purpose of executing such schemes, and articulate to wit. Adams participated in the scheme to fraudulently obtain matching funds for the Adams campaign by falsely claiming that the contributions qualified for matching funds when in fact those contributions did not. Okay. Count number 3. Solicitation of the contributions by a foreign national. Okay. We on page 54. We wrapping this up. Okay. The grand jury further charged the alleged contained in paragraph 1 through 49 as indictment are repeated and realigned and the self-forth fully within in or about 2021 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. Adams, the defendant, knowingly and willfully solicited, accepted, received, and aided and abetted in the willfully caused the solicitation, acceptance, and receipt of a contribution and donations from a foreign national, and expressed and implies promises to make the contribution and promises to make a contribution and donation in connection with the local election to a merit candidate in the city of New York, aggravating 25,000 or more in a calendar year. Then they give the title number. Count number 4, solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. These is what the fuck should be on Trump charges, but I digress. The allegations contained in paragraph 1 through 49, blah, blah, blah. In or about 2023 in the Southern District of New York City and elsewhere, Adams, the defendant, knowingly and willfully solicited, accepted, and received and aided and abetted and willfully caused the solicitation, acceptance, and receipt of a contribution donation from a foreign national and expressed and implied promises to make a contribution and donation in connection with local elections, to wit, mayoral elections in the city of New York, aggravating 25,000 and more in a calendar year. 5, bribery. Ooh, it's getting saucy out here. Round it up. We already know paragraph 1 through 49. We get it. From or on at least about the summer of 2021 through at least in or about the summer of 2022 in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. Eric Adams, the defendant, being an agent of the local government, to wit, the city of New York, which in a 1-year period received benefits in excess of $10,000 under a federal program involved a grant, contract, subsidies, loans, guaranteed insurers, and other forms of federal assistance, corruptly solicited and demanded for the benefit of a person, and accepted and agreed to accept a thing of value from a person, intended to be influenced and awarded in connection with business. A transaction and a series of transactions of the city of New York involved a thing of value of $5,000 or more, to wit. To wit. Okay, we are at 4 o'clock, y'all. Lord. All right, we wrapping this up. We at like the last 2 pages, okay? And then we're gonna finish up the comments. So drop your comments down below real fast if you got anything you want to say. I am not dropping the link. I am not dropping the link. I can't do this no more. Please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and don't forget to share this video. Okay. To wit, the value of $5,000 or more, to wit, Adams solicited and accepted free and heavily discounted luxurious travel benefits from the Turkish officials and other in exchange for intended to be influential in connection with the New York City regulations of the Turkish house located at UN Plaza. Okay, we don't need all of that. Titles, blah, blah. Forfeiture allegations. Ooh, they want to take some shit from them. Okay, as a result of committing one or more of the offenses alleged in count 1, 2, and 5 of this indictment, Eric Adams, the defendant, shall forfeit to United States the title, any and all property, real and personal, that constitutes or is deprived from proceeds traceable to the commission of said offenses, including but not limited to the sums of money in United States currency representing the amount to proceeds traceable to the commission of said offenses. Basically, from what I'm gathering, they trying to take all that money, all them donations, baby. Okay, last page. Substitute assets provision. This is how they do. In any of the above described forfeiture properties as a result of the act of omission of the offendant, A, cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence. B, has been transferred or sold or deposited with a third party. This is the same shit they did for Diddy. C, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court. D, has been substantially diminished in value. Or E, has been commonly with other with other properties which can't be subdivided without difficulty. It is the intent of the United States, title blah blah blah, title blah blah blah, to seek forfeiture of any other properties of the defendant up to the value of the forfeited property. Basically, and Damian Williams signed this. Damian Williams is the same U.S. attorney that charged Diddy. They signed fucking Williams. Damian Williams making a name for himself. You better make sure you stay clean, buddy. You better make sure you stay clean because they looking, buddy. That's it. So let's finish up these comments. That shit was crazy. Damian Williams. Boy, he trying to be attorney general or some shit. What are he trying to do? Oh, okay, Mr. Williams. Okay. Shaking for Mr. Williams real fast. Why would he do crooked and orange corrupt stuff around that lady, leaving her open to investigation? Child, I don't know. I have no idea. None at all. Yes, thanks everybody for all of their donations. I know they were watching since they've been watching. They've been watching and they've been like, how far you gonna take this? How far you gonna take this? I know she and me just damn dude loves the overseas finer things in life. I ain't mad at loving the finer things in life, but damn. He said Lacey said he was a greedy, seedy man for accepting all those gifts. Okay. Mahogany said it's nasty work. Okay, we got a cha-chang chang. Change the rules. Change the rules. Cha-chang chang. Thank you so much. Feeling free for your donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Okay. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Thank y'all so much for your support. Okay. All right, y'all. We are 2 minutes 48 seconds in, and we read the whole damn indictment. Thank you all for sticking around. The people who came in and out, we appreciate you. It's a lot of things going on. Okay. One thing I've noticed, the same district attorney, the same U.S. district attorney, okay, same federal district attorney is on both Diddy's case and Eric Adams' case. Eric Adams was playing dumb as hell, and he got caught out there. And you know, in my opinion, how he got caught? When he tried to shit on the Turkish University. After reading this, Turkish University was the people who jumped off. Turkish University. After reading this, that's my opinion. He's tried to stunt on them because they only was able to figure out a way to funnel, because how many people going to do some illegal acts that easily, right? They were only able to funnel like 21. And he was like, I don't do nothing for less than 25. That's what he was talking, right? And he shitted on them because he don't do nothing for less than 25. So because he don't do nothing for less than 25. Okay. All right. That's how, in my opinion, that's how the investigation, that's how they were initially able to get a lot of this information. See? Shitting on people when you're doing illegal shit with people. Like them people ain't just gonna say, let me throw you under the bus. Either way, they good. Either way, they can go back to Turkey and mind their business. Either way, they're good. Anyway, I appreciate all of you for coming. I am tired. Okay. I am parched. Even with all this water, I am parched. I appreciate y'all for being here. And as always, I will keep up. Hold on. I will keep up with this investigation. I am working on my press pass. Okay. I am working on my pass. Okay. So by the time this shit goes to trial and Diddy goes to trial, we're going to be in that courtroom, girls. We're going to be in that courtroom like, say what? Okay. All right. So I appreciate all of you. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.